No more lies. No more lies. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. How's it going? Elle, thank you so much for the super chat. Wow. Thank you so much. I didn't even start and you super chatted. That's so sweet. Thank you. How is everybody doing? I'm scared, but this is something I have to do. I just have to do it. I have to speak my truth. I've been thinking about this a lot. It's just been heavy on my mind. It's been heavy on my heart. It's been heavy on my spirit. I've been thinking about this so much, and I need to do it. I need to just process and recalibrate and figure out where I stand these days. Because sometimes I don't even know. Sometimes I don't even know, you guys. Heavy sigh. But how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Yeah, it's gonna come from my heart. It is. You know, this one it's not for the charts. As I keep telling myself, it's for my heart. It's for my heart. It's for the artistry. And it's time to just speak my truth. I also feel like I just need documentation. No pun intended. Documentation about where I stand, where we stand, what's going on. So if I will do more scary gameplays. I'm thinking I really wanted to do like a little mystery game, but we'll see. The fact that October is coming to a close soon is also kind of wild. It's been a little nuts. You honestly, oh, Nick, I was like, you honestly should take an edible for this. Yeah, good point. I'm scared. I've been also watching a lot of the Swiftologist, who is also like, you know, controversial, I know. And he also got me thinking a lot about what to say. Maybe I won't be as controversial as I thought, because the thing is, you guys are saying that to not rank at the bottom are like at my top, so maybe I'm not actually controversial at all, and I just think I am. Oh my gosh. Okay, Godfather 2011 Godfather. I am sorry. Also, Nightbot is being a little crazy. Hold on. I am not going to Beetlejuice. I don't think, which is very sad. I booked a vacation before I knew what it was, like what the New York thing was. And I used my last like 4 vacation days on it. Sorry, it's just fixing Nightbot. So yeah, I have no vacation days left, and I don't know how it's gonna work. I really don't. But I'm sad. I'm sad because I didn't know. I honestly thought it was a movie, to be honest. Before I knew it was Broadway, I thought it was a movie. And I can't say why I thought it was a movie, but I did think it was a movie. Actually, yes, I can say. Okay, so one of the things is when she said she was when Trisha said she was doing a self-tape for Beetlejuice, I thought she meant Beetlejuice 3. So that's why I first thought it was a movie. And then there was many more self-tapes after that. And so this whole time I thought it was a movie. So I didn't think there would even be an opportunity to go to New York. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, she's gonna be with Jenna Ortega. So I don't know if that's where my mind went. But it's not. It's Broadway, which is still, it's like humongous. I was so gagged. But yeah, the whole time, literally the reason I figured out it was Broadway was because I saw Trish Crave tweet it. Trish Crave tweeted it like a week or two ago, and I was like, oh, it's Broadway. Gwenny, thank you so much for the super chat. Currently picking up my friend from the airport. Wanted to give my usual stream dono. Thank you so much, Gwenny. I really appreciate it. I'll rewatch it. Okay, I would love to see you in the comments, Gwenny. Leave a comment as you watch, and just pretend you're live chatting, and I will see them all. But anyways, yeah, so the whole time I thought it was a movie, and then so I booked a vacation for literally like she leaves and then I go on vacation the next day for like 5 days. And yeah. So I don't know how that's gonna work after that. But we shall see. we shall see. There's going to be a lot of pre-tape stuff. I think I just won't be on the podcast for like a month. Isn't that crazy? It'll be like 4 weeks without me on the podcast, but I am relieved a little bit, just because we kind of go, you know, it's kind of like go, and we haven't like had a sec to like take a breather, recalibrate things a little bit. Recalibrate's the word of the day, I'm realizing. But like there's so many things I wanted to do. Like I wanted to get like new graphics made and lower thirds and get new fonts and stuff that I just never have time to do, because like we never have like a gap. We like never have like a second, you know. So it'll be nice to have a second to like collect myself. I've also just been a little burnt out, to be honest. That's why I haven't been like as chronically online, because I've been a little like burnt out and sick of myself. I think I've been sick of myself. We have pre-recorded episodes. We have a few. I don't know if I think I'm in like two. I think I'm in like 2 pre-recorded episodes. Al, thank you so much for the second super chat. Oh, from Canada. Thank you. But yo, it'll still be good. There's like a lot of iconic guest episodes that are going to be happening. And oh, I'm on a Patreon. We have literally so much Patreon videos that are being filmed. So I won't be gone for good. I'll be on the Patreon, and I'll be streaming more too. I'll be streaming a lot more. Probably. Every time I say that, crickets. But yeah. I'll just have more time, which will be nice. Patreon is really fun to do, actually. Like sometimes, like we film like the podcast obviously for like 4 hours, whatever, and then I'm like, oh god, we still have to do like 3 more hours for Patreon, but it goes by so fast. Patreon goes by so fast because it really is fun. It like flies by. So I of course saw Colleen Cry to Canceled by Taylor Swift. I knew exactly what was going to happen when I heard canceled in my reaction stream. I didn't know. Obviously everyone kind of knew. Worse than I thought, for sure. But then I also kind of feel bad because I'm like, everyone's kind of hating on the girl, and I'm like, oh, it is a little bit punching down, but what can I do? You set yourself up, you know? Ben, you're gonna be me for Halloween. That's so funny. I can't wait. You have to tag me, like DM me on Instagram, or tag me on Instagram so I can see it. Austin, thank you for the super chat. I'll definitely be going to some of the Trishmish shows for sure. I mean, obviously the LA one, probably Long Beach as well, and maybe San Francisco. I haven't been to San Francisco in a really, really long time. And maybe more. Who knows? Favorite Dancing with the Stars couple? Excellent question. Me not watching the show, but knowing everything about the show, I would say my favorite couple is... my favorite... oh my god, I actually don't know. I guess my favorite couple was Lauren. Who else is left? Who is left? I'll have to look at the list again. Robert Irwin has charmed me. I do hate to say it. That Robert Irwin really has really charmed me. Oh yeah, Jordan and Ezra. I feel like Jordan and Ezra are my next ones. Adela on the pod. I know Adela left for she left for Europe and New York already. So we couldn't get her before she left because now she's on tour, I think. But December is my goal. December, I need a Ted Nivison. I need Adela. Honestly, the guests that we have like in the pipe, like not confirmed, but like in talk, are really, really good. I'm kind of surprised having like someone in charge of like negotiating and booking has been a game changer. It's been a game changer. So you might be gagged. You might be gagged at what is in the pipeline. Mormon Wives. I know I have to watch Mormon Wives because they're kind of they're kind of taking over. They are kind of taking over. How are you mentally holding up in the Swiftie world right now is an excellent question. Release week, whenever that was, I for a week and 2 weeks ago, I don't remember. It was rough. I was like really sick. I was losing sleep over it, but I remembered you can just close Twitter. You can just close Twitter. You can close TikTok, and you can not look at a screen. Well, I still was looking at a screen. I was looking at a TV instead, but you can just simply log off. And I've realized, like, if anyone thinks that they're morally, intellectually superior because I love Taylor Swift, so be it. So be it. I like what I like. I like what I like. And that's that. I think I'm also just too old. I am just too old to be like in the trenches as I was, you know? I think I'm just a veteran. Ooh, good question. Harder to be a Barb or a Swiftie? Like being a Barb is probably harder. I think being a Barb is harder because like Darian would get depressed because like early on in our relationship because I would have like a release to be excited about like every couple months because Taylor was doing so much. And then Nikki, like there's more gaps in between albums. So I think Barb's have it harder for sure. Everyone agreeing it's Barb's. God, I was just gonna. Oh yeah, Dan and Phil. I'm not a Dan and Phil girl, but I support the Finn rhetoric. I do. I don't know why I never got into Dan and Phil, considering I was like so YouTube core, like 20. I mean, literally that whole era, like 2010 onwards, especially like LGBT creators. I don't know how I missed Dan and Phil. But I watched most. I have to finish the video. I had to finish their video. Um, but Gaggy, you know, that was Gaggy. You know, Rihanna Navy is in retirement. T. Um, oh my god. Ben, you're reading my mind. Can you and Trish do the milkshake dance? We were supposed to do that for Patreon. We will. We were supposed to. We still might. We still might. Don't lose hope. Um, did you do your Spotify Ari top 5? My top 5, I have Apple Music. My top 5 artists. I haven't checked this year yet, but last year it was Taylor, Olivia. Who was 3? It was Taylor, Olivia. God, maybe Chapel, Sabrina, Cat's Eye, and then Charlie. Charlie was 6. Charlie was 6. My Cat's Eye bias, excellent question, is Manon is probably my fave, but I really do love them all. I really, really genuinely do. They each bring something very different to the table. Um I wish I could leak. I probably can leak, but I don't know where I would leak these. I have videos of Lara and Yunche when I did a shoot with them. They shot little videos on my phone. They look so Kantisha. And I never posted them, and I don't really know what to do with them now. But I do kind of just want to leak it because it was so Kantisha. It really was. Yes, I am watching Drag Race UK7. I love Bones. I love Bones. Oh, and someone asked Ari, how high of an Ari stan am I? She's in my top 8 at least. At least top 8. Probably At least top 8. I'm trying to think of artists I've seen live. I've seen Ariana live probably the second most. I've probably seen Taylor the most. I've seen Taylor. Yeah, I think I've seen Taylor the most times. And then Ariana, I've seen live like at least 5 or 6 times. So I'm pretty high up. And then Olivia, I've seen 3 times. Yeah, I think I'm pretty high up as an Ariana stan. I am. I am an Arianator, as quiet as it's kept. As quiet as it's kept, I am an Arianator. Oh, Michaela, thank you. Why do I use YouTube? Honestly, I know how to use YouTube better than I know how to use Twitch, is kind of the T. And I also like the VODs. Like the VODs here stay up forever, and on Twitch they kind of go away. So I figure this would be easier. But yeah. I love Little Mix. I do love Little Mix. I love Jade. Jade's album, of course. I also like Perry's album a lot too. I do. Okay, you guys, should we get into some of the tier lists? I have them all lined up. I'm kind of proud of myself. I feel organized, but you know how it goes. Every time I think I have things figured out, something goes awry. Ooh, favorite Taylor Swift concert aside from rap, of course, Eras. Of course, Eras. Reputation, definitely my favorite. Eras tour after that, and then I had a lot of fun with Speak Now. Honestly, the Fearless tour was also really iconic. Okay. I'm scared. Okay. Let me. We're gonna start here. Okay, we're gonna start here. Okay, we are gonna start first with albums. Okay, and again, this is for hashtag No More Lies, hashtag Speaking My Truth. We just have to be honest, okay? And it's for the public record until it changes. It's public record as of October 14, 2025, 5:47 p.m. This could change any second. Ooh. Villa, I do like Illit. I have them. Are they the ones that sing Magnetic? Because I have that on Fortnite. Okay. We're just gonna go straight. Let's just call it what it is. Also, disclaimer, this is not based on a music critic ear. This is based on personal preference. I'm not saying it's her best work. I'm saying this is my favorite, for the record, because that's a very important distinction to make. Because I'm going to go ahead and right off the top, honey, Reputation is going right on S tier. Reputation, I was on the front lines. What year was that? 2017. I was on the front lines. I was on public record. I was writing articles. I was really out there preaching the good word. I was on Twitter. I was in BuzzFeed listicles talking about how much I love this album. And the girls weren't ready for it. The girls were not ready for Reputation in the moment, but it has obviously aged beautifully. The girls were clamoring for Reputation, Taylor's version. They wanted that vault so bad because they didn't get to experience the first time. I literally remember the moment, you guys, Tay Historian here, it was a solar eclipse when she cleared out her Instagram, and that was iconic. And when she posted the tail, it was like the snakes, the 3 posts to make the snakes on Instagram. And she posted the tail. I was working at Access Hollywood at the time, and I was like, it's a fucking snake. It's a fucking snake. And it was just a moment. It was a moment in history. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget where I was. The snake became my whole personality. I am who I am today because of this album. It has been in my top listened to music every year since 2017. We're going to get into the tracks later, but Ready for It and Delicate have consistently been like my top 5 most listened songs of the year. It is what it is, okay? This is where it might get a little controversial as well, because right after Reputation, my favorite album, Lover. It's Lover. I'm a rep you lover. This is me. This is my top two. This is my like star sign. Rep you lover. It is literally my two sides of my personality. The snake to the lover girl with the pink. It literally is my whole personality. You need to calm down when she has like the snake tattoo turning into butterflies. I was like, wow, this speaks to my spirit. I was like, this is so me. Yes. Are there some filler songs on this album? Of course there are, but the good songs are too damn good, because Cruel Summer has been my number one most listened to song since it came out in 2019. My number one most listened to song. I knew it was a smash. Also, disclaimer, these are the two eras I like had the most time with her. Like my most special meet and greets were these two eras, so that also I'm sure psychologically has something, it's affecting my mind a bit. Cruel Summer, Death by a Thousand Cuts, Cornelia Street, Soon You'll Get Better. This past year, how many times I've cried to that song, and like I needed Soon You'll Get Better, of course. Daylight, Afterglow. Like, I'm sorry, there are hits on here. There is some beautiful songwriting. Paper Rings. There is some amazing songwriting in this album, all because the aesthetic may not have aged the most beautifully, or me has not aged the most beautifully. There are still some good songs. And you know what? You Need to Calm Down is still fun. You Need to Calm Down is fun. Like, come on. You Need to Calm Down is fun, okay? The Man. Even though I am a man, I listen to The Man when I'm mad, like, about not getting recognized in professional settings. And I'm like, yeah, I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, you know? Okay, so that's my top two, and those are the two that are kind of easy for me, to be honest. Okay, after that, it gets a little dicey. It does get a little dicey. And I'm trying to not, I want to like spread it out because it's kind of boring if I put everything in S tier. And I'm ignoring the chat right now because I'm scared. Next, I think, again, this is the next era that I met her in, so maybe psychologically that affects me. Next, I think I have to go Red. After Lover. And again, for the Taylor's versions, I'm combining everything, okay? I'm combining the whole era. So it's Red plus Red TV. I think Red is next for me, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the pop hits are in there. I've always loved how chaotic it was sonically. I think it's so all over the place, of course, but again, the songwriting in there, it's just too good. It's too good. Obviously, of course, you have All Too Well. But I almost do hits. Okay, State of Grace. Was my that was my Tumblr URL. This is a State of Grace. That was my Tumblr URL. Like, I love Red. It has also aged beautifully. Red, Taylor's version, kind of reignited Tay mania. So I'm here for it. Okay. And then, so I'm gonna keep this top three. Okay, these are like my god tier 3 Taylor albums. Okay, next, A tier. I mean, we have to do Folklore. Like, they go they go hand in hand. I'll do Folklore. I feel like I listen to oh god, no. I think I listen to Evermore more. More than Folklore. Obviously, like universally acclaimed as like her best work. So don't be fooled. Like, I am aware of that technically these are better albums than these three probably. But these three are just my favorite. But also excellence. I mean, aged beautifully, especially like Folklore, I gravitate towards like obviously like late July, August. The second it turns like late October, November, December, I'm very much in Evermore mode. Champagne Problems, Is the Damn Season, Cowboy Like Me, Closure, Evermore. They just hit. I don't know what to tell you. And I might get jumped, but come on. And yes, I know we're in the Depression trilogy. This is the Depression trilogy right here. Actually, this is also in the Depression trilogy. Or quadology? Tortured Poets. It took me a second for Torture Poets. It took me a second with her, but once I was depressed this year, I was in my Torture Poets era. Okay, I was in my Torture Poets era when I was depressed this year. Um, and it just, I was going through it, and Torture Poets was there. Okay, I have to say, like, obviously, again, we're gonna go through the songs after this. This is just the albums. But I hate it here. I hate it here was getting jumped. I hate it here. She was getting called racist. She was getting called just all these things for I hate it here. I love that song. Chloe, Sam, Sophia, or Marcus, come on. Come on. Robin. I also love Robin is hated, but I love her too. Or him, I guess. Um, 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 but Daddy, I love him. Fresh out the slammer. Guilty as sin. There's too much. There's too much good in there. Um, oh, the Black Dog. The Black Dog is like probably one of my favorite songs on that album. It's just amazing. It is. You have to really be in the right mindset for it because it is very wordy, and you have to be able to process the words. Okay, you have to be able to understand you have to let it click. You got to let it click, but once it clicks, it's excellence. Okay. Now after that, this also gets okay. Fearless after Tortured. In this moment in time, Fearless after Torture Poets. In this exact moment in time. Fearless, I mean, do I even need it? Fearless is that girl. Fearless got me through everything in high school. I am who I am. I'm alive, actually, because of debut, but I'm here because of Fearless as well. I'll never forget Veterans Day, 11/11, going to Walmart first thing in the morning before school and buying that album. Okay, and then Speak Now, maybe after that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think Speak Now after that. Love Her. Ours is probably like my favorite song off of Speak Now. But Enchanted was really bad for a girl like me. Um, Enchanted was bad for a girl like me because I would meet someone, have a crush, and then go and listen to Enchanted and just like imagine my life with them, and that was really weird of me. That was really weird behavior. But she got me through it. Mine I think is the first song I learned how to play on guitar because it's pretty easy to play. Um and I love that song. Obviously, Dear John, Story of Us. Come on, Story of Us. That song really slaps. I Can See You. I Can See You on Taylor's version. Okay, after that, God. 1989? Question mark? Shit, actually I don't know. I might have to make a See, now we're getting difficult because now I kind of think 1989 above Speak Now. I kind of think 19 I kind of need to retract. I think 19 now that I'm like actually thinking about it, at first I was like I don't really listen to 1989 that much, but as I'm thinking about it, I do. I do. It is excellent. It is a pop bible. It is probably is her number one pop bible in here. And also there's so many lines in there that go slept on, like we're crooked love and a straight line down and I wish you would. Like I thought that just spoke to me as a how old was I? 2014. As a 20-year-old gay boy, that really spoke to me. Clean really got me through a lot. Out of the Woods on Taylor's version, Is It Over Now? I still listen to so much. Style, obviously. Blank Space, obviously. I think she was just so I get a little in retrospect, I think of this era less, not because of the music, but because she was so popular that I felt like I didn't stand out as much, you know, because she was just kind of so popular that I'm like, oh, she's just a mainstream pop girl now. So I felt a little less than. I think so that's why I think of it less. But yeah, I'll put it right there. And this I I think that is controversial because I'm sure most people, like, typically it's like Folklore 1989, like her two strongest bodies of work, obviously, but I don't listen to it as much as these, if that makes sense. Okay. Next, oh god, is Midnight's next? Shoot. I listened to Midnight's more than 1989. I listened to Midnight's more than 1989. I don't know if it's recency bias. But I do listen to Midnight's a lot, and I love her. I really do love her. You're Losing Me gets me every time. Maroon, You're on Your Own, Kid. The Great War. Come on, The Great War. Karma. Bejeweled. I actually, everything I said about 1989, I'm sorry, take that but lower it a notch because I think Midnight is above 1989. I go to her more. I do. I love her. Midnight Rain. And the only thing he never thinks of me except when I'm on TV. Um, yeah, I think Midnight's above 19. I'm so sorry. 1989. I'm sorry. I'm not your mother, but I think Midnight's above. And then next, I mean, I'm so sorry. Again, I am so sorry, Life of a Showgirl. I am sorry I was not your mother, but Debut. Debut actually is excellent, and I can't wait for her to release the re-recorded vocals. My thinking it'll be next year for the 20th anniversary. It's just my speculation. Debut is beautiful. I remember buying that CD at Walmart. I remember going to find the unreleased songs from that on YouTube. I Heart Question Mark, Permanent Marker, I Lie. Stay Beautiful is my number one favorite song off of this album. Corey's eyes are like a jungle, he smiles, it's like the radio. I remember listening to this on my iPod on my way to school when my mom would drop me off. I would listen to The Outside because I was the girl on the outside. Okay. And well, yes, I mean, I don't know what to say. Debut, we wouldn't be here without Debut. Okay, and then as you can see, there's no C and D because I don't care. To me, there is no bad, unlistenable Taylor Swift album. It's just untrue to me. It's not my truth. So the lowest I'm willing to go is B. The lowest I'm willing to go is B. Sorry, even for The Life of a Showgirl. And The Life of a Showgirl is not as bad as the girls are making it out to be. She's getting a lot of heat. She is getting a lot of heat. I do think in 2 years' time, maybe we'll look back at her differently. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't, but maybe we will. Maybe we will, but maybe we won't. But there are good songs on there. And I think some of them will age well. I do. It is my least favorite, though. I don't know if it's nostalgia making some of these better, the opposite of recency bias making this one worse. Maybe because there's only 12 songs. So, like, if not all the 12 songs hit, like, what's 1989? 13? So there's 13 songs on here, but each one is a hit. Each one is a bop. Each one is, like, pop Bible worthy. So that's kind of why. Lover, there are some bad songs on Lover, not as good songs on Lover, but there's so many songs on there, you can get away with it. So maybe that's a difference. The aesthetic is lovely, and it's just not that bad. Calico Cat, thank you for the super chat. You are so brave. I tried to fail to rank the albums, and it is very hard. Thank you. Your support means a lot because I'm being very brave and very vulnerable right now. Probably the most vulnerable I'll ever be on the internet, to be honest. But this is my current standing. This is giving me pause because I haven't listened to Fearless as much lately. Like, I almost want to swap Midnights and Fearless, but I'm not going to do that because she's been with me through too much. She has been with me through too much. Okay. So yeah, I think this is it. Okay. And then immediately, guess what, you guys? Immediately, we're going to go straight into The Life of a Showgirl because I need to correct this. I do. This was my initial ranking after my first reaction, like my first listen through. This is what I ranked. And looking back, I was like, did the Coke have me brave? Did the Coke have me brave when I was doing this ranking because this has changed a lot. Wood up here. I don't know what I was on. I don't know what I was on. Because right now, y'all, Honey is my number one song. Sorry, Honey did not make the Billboard top 10. I think Honey is her lowest charting song off Life of a Showgirl, but it's number one in my house. Okay, it's number one in my house. I love Honey. Honey is Delicate's older sister. Honey is the evolution of Delicate. If you know, you know. Just let that marinate. Okay, let it marinate. Let it marinate. Okay, Delicate. It was Delicate. She wasn't sure if it was gonna work out. She was kind of afraid. Honey is confident. It's like, yes, pin me up against the wall and give it to me. And give it to me, as she should. Austin, thank you so much for the super chat. A true warrior for this historical courage. Thank you. That honestly means so much. That means so much because I know I'm gonna go through it. I know I'm gonna go through it in the comments and maybe even the chat because I'm kind of ignoring it because I'm scared. But that comment from you, Austin, will be a shining beacon of light and hope in my darkest day. Okay, so yes, okay. So Honey is my new number one. It is what it is. After Honey, I think is Opalite. Honey, Opalite, Fate of Ophelia, Father Figure, Ruin the Friendship. Ruin the Friendship is, I should probably break this up more. Okay, I'm gonna, oh my god, okay, let's think. Wood was A for me upon first initial listen. Wood is going down to D. Wishlist, maybe after Wood. I think Wishlist is my least favorite song because Wood, Wishlist, and Honey kind of give the same idea to me. Honey, Wood, and Wishlist give the same thing. The same, I'm in love, Travis Kelce, yes. And Honey is the superior song out of the three. Now, with Wood, I like the idea. Daisy's bare, naked, I was distraught, he loves me not is beautiful because you pick the petals off the daisy. Ladies, we pick the petals off the daisy. The daisy's bare naked. Come on. That's beautiful. I love that. But she really does start, like, once we get to the, like, redwood tree, his love was the key that opened my thighs. She does lose me there. Wishlist, hear me out. Wishlist, if it was a Christmas song, if Wishlist was on the Christmas Taylor's version, it would slap. You throw in a couple jingle bells in there, it would slap. It would be a number one Christmas song. But I just feel like Honey, Wood, Wishlist, like we've already heard it. We get it. Okay. So that's why Wood and Wishlist are at the bottom. And Eldest Daughter is there with them and D tier. Eldest Daughter, that bridge is beautiful. We lie back, a beautiful time lapse. Ferris wheels, kisses, and lilacs, and things I said were dumb, cause we never ever thought I'd find that. Whatever. I love that bridge. I did cry listening to Eldest Daughter for the first time. I did cry. And it's on the internet. And that's why you guys, I can't be mad at Colleen Ballinger. For crying at Canceled because I cried at Eldest Daughter. Okay, that's why I am a little quiet speaking about Colleen Ballinger crying to Cancel because I cried to Eldest Daughter. I'm not a bad bitch. This isn't Savage. I was crying. There were tears. It was Boohoo. It was Waterworks. Okay, on my own live stream. So who am I? I can't. Okay, I just can't. So that's my problem with it. Okay. But that bridge is beautiful. The bridge does get me every time. Now, back to this bitch who had a lot to say about me in the press of the day. Canceled. I don't know what I was on when I ranked Canceled so high. Because I try to go back to it and I do like it conceptually. I like the instrumental. I like the production on it. When I hear Canceled without everything else, I love it. Actually, I think it could have been a really nice, like, dark pop song. But I feel like she sang about being canceled better on Reputation. Although I want to give an honorary shout out for the line, tone deaf and hot, let's fucking off her. I do love that line. I do. Oh, and I also love because a broken glass. Wait, what is it? Because a broken glass is just is more sharp or something. I do like that line as well, like because shattered glass is way more sharp. I think that's a really good line as well. um but yeah, she also kind of loses me a bit in that as well. She does, and I feel like thematically canceled could have been something else. Like we could have had a similar idea, but she's just saying about being canceled so much better and more eloquently before. um yeah, yeah. Actually, no. What is actually? Hold on. I'm editing myself here. What is not? As I'm thinking it. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. What is definitely above those? What is definitely above canceled and eldest daughter? Wishlist is definitely my last though. It is. It is. Also, Elizabeth Taylor C. That was really bold of me because now that is probably my second. Elizabeth Taylor probably my second most listened to. Now that I am reflecting, um, it didn't click for me right away because I think I was really hung up on Elizabeth Taylor. Like I was just thinking about Elizabeth Taylor, thinking about the connection between Elizabeth Taylor and Taylor, Burton to this Taylor, if you will. So it took a while to click for me, but the B drop is excellent. What line is always in my head? Be my NY, be my NY when Hollywood hates me. That line is always in my head. Um, Morgan, I feel you. As a rep scene, I wish I love canceled more. I do think she just has sang about. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I think she just sang about it so much better on Reputation, and it like hit harder because it was fresh. Um, but even if canceled was on Reputation, I think lyrically it wouldn't be as as effective as I did something bad or don't blame me or look what you made me do. I think those other songs are way more effective at the villainry. I don't know why I always say villainry. The villainy. Um Okay, we have a problem because all these are S tier for me. God. You know what? Ruin the Friendship. I'm kind of obsessed with right now. I am obsessed with Ruin the Friendship. It is when people say there are no good lyrics on the Life of a Showgirl, let me point you to Ruin the Friendship, which is so perfect. It is the quintessential Taylor Swift song. I think if this song came out like on Speak Now or when I was in high school on Fearless or something, it would have rocked my world. Um it's so wistful, it is so nostalgic. The story is so effective. My advice is always ruin the friendship, better that than regret it all your life. My advice is always answer the question, better that than to ask it all your life. I'm getting those lyrics a little messed up, but it gets me every time. And it feels good. The song feels good until it gets sad. But the parts where it feels good, they feel really nice. It just makes me feel wistful. It makes me feel it just makes me feel young. It makes me feel like anything is possible. It makes me feel like just take a risk, take a chance, make a change, and break away. So I love Ruin the Friendship. I do. I'm honestly, I'm not moving any of these down. I'm not. These six are S tier to me. And this is why Life of a Showgirl is not a bad album. This is why Life of a Showgirl is not a bad album. And then I'm actually going to move the Life of a Showgirl, the song, to A, because I also do love that. I took her pearls of wisdom, hung them from my neck. It's beautiful. And I also love the edits of like Showgirls. Like I saw a Wendy Williams edit to the Life of a Showgirl and it made me cry on TikTok. I thought it was beautiful. I took her pearls of wisdom, hung them from my neck. I paid my dues with every bruise. I knew what to expect. That bridge is excellent. Sorry. It is. And okay, actually Romantic moved up for me. It was my last ranked song, but now it is my B. Now it's B. It grew on me a lot. Honestly, Cutie Cinderella influenced me to like Actually Romantic more. And when I take out the Charlie XCX of it all, I think that makes me like it more. I like the concept. conceptually, I love Actually Romantic because it is actually pretty funny. I thought it was funny at first, but I think the Charlie XCX of it all took it down for me. But if I have the cognitive dissonance and separate that for Actually Romantic, I like it more because I like the idea of being so unaware of people being me. And you know what influenced me? You know what influenced me is because someone was spamming my Instagram comments the other day too, and was commenting on every one of my Instagram photos something about my chin. And I was so confused. I was like, there was so much to cyberbully me for, and I was like, my chin? That is so random. I don't know if they were insinuating I had like a chin implant or something, but I really don't. It's just my chin. And I was like, why are you taking so much time to talk about my chin? Oh, this is kind of crazy. Or it's actually sweet. It's actually romantic in a way. I like the idea of someone spending so much energy on you and you having no idea, and like that person is spending more energy on you than like your own partner does, because it takes so much time and effort to go out of your way and like just talk about someone so much. So that influenced me. I felt like Taylor in that moment. I felt like her. So this is my updated Life of a Showgirl ranking. And you know what? I'm not going to apologize. I'm not. I stand strong on this. I mean, this could change. The top 6 could change the order, but these will be my top 6, I fear. I fear this is my solid top 6 favorite songs. The bottom tier can also change as well, but right now I don't know if it will. Wood can grow on me, and sometimes it does. Sometimes I do have wood in my head. And there are so many lines in there I really do like. Stepped on a crack and the black cat laughed. I think that's fun too. But there's just there's a lack of subtlety when she starts talking about dick and cock. When Taylor starts singing about dick and cock, there's just a little lack of subtlety. That rubs me the wrong way a little bit, just me personally. But I love that for her. I'm not going to detract and take away from her enjoying that. So good for her, you know. Yes, this is the first album tracks. We already have done the albums overall, and now we're gonna start going through. Austin, thank you. Another super chat, Austin. Thank you so much. The streaming data for the album is interesting to see what the masses are listening to most as well. How many times have I listened through? A lot. It is interesting because, yeah, like I honestly thought Honey was a really catchy song, and I expected it to be higher up on the streaming data. And yeah, it's like I guess maybe because it's so low on the track listing, so naturally people are gonna like fall off around Wood, but then pick back up for Life of a Showgirl for Sabrina Carpenter maybe. But yeah, Fate of Ophelia and Opalite being the top 2, I feel like makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. But I've listened all the way through a lot right now, and now I'm in my phase where I hyperfixate on one song at a time. So I've already gone through Honey for my hyperfixation. I've gone through Elizabeth Taylor for my hyperfixation, and now I'm on Ruin the Friendship for my song hyperfixation. But these 6 I switched through a lot. Okay, this is the updated Life of a Showgirl. Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Tortured Poets. An album that has aged wonderfully. It took me a while to fully understand her, but now I do. Now I fully understand her, and now you can't say shit to me about this girl right here. This beautiful, depressed girl right here, because she's my best friend. She's sad, but she's my best friend. And there's a lot of songs on here, so we're going to go fairly quick. And we're going to start right off the bat with... Where is she? Guilty as Sin. Oh, here. Not A. Guilty as Sin, S tier. My favorite song. It was my favorite song from the jump from Tortured Poets. And you know what? She still is. She still is. And with her goes Fresh Out the Slammer. And you know what? With her also goes Down Bad. And you know what? With Down Bad also goes My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. And you know what else goes with that? I Hate It Here, actually above My Boy Breaks His. Yeah. Yeah, I Hate It Here's third. I Hate It Here's third. You heard it here first. I love I Hate It Here. When I was really, really depressed, I would just drive around my town playing this song and cry. You know what? And I'm not ashamed to admit that. You have to be in the right, you have to be in the wrong headspace, I should say. Like, you have to be really unwell to fully get her, but once it clicks, it clicks. Um, I Hate It Here, so I would go to Secret Gardens in my mind, or like, oh, what gets me every time is, um, I hate it here, so I would go to lunar valleys in my mind. When they found a better planet, only the gentle survives. I thought that was beautiful. When I was sad, I was like, yes, only the gentle will survive. Only the sweeties. Sweeties only on this planet. And I loved it. Okay. Oh my god. Girls, there's a lot of S tier songs in here. You hate to admit it. You hate to admit it, but there's a lot of damn good songs right here. So Long London, the perfect track 5, the little sigh at the beginning, the doo 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 doo. I died on the altar waiting for the clues. Like, come on, it's just beautiful. I couldn't relate to her at first because I wasn't that depressed, but once you the chemical imbalance hits, everything starts to make sense. Once the chemical imbalance hits, everything comes together. So you just it helps. The Black Dog, oh my, this is gonna be rough. The Black Dog, an excellent song. It's so specific. Your location, you forgot to turn it off. Then it hits me. I just don't understand. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Thank God this album did not come out when I was like going through a breakup or something, because I would have killed myself. And I mean that, I don't mean that to trigger anybody. I mean that fully, sincerely. I do. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Girls, this is rough because I look in people's windows is also S tier. I have died the tiniest death. I love that song as well. Again, it gives me such a vivid like story in my head, and when I'm depressed, it just clicks. I see it. I see myself like when I'm walking, I just imagine looking into like the glow of someone's window at like dusk, and it's just like everyone is like living their lives and has like a family, has loved ones, and there you are on the outside looking in, and you have nothing. You have nothing. You're just looking in people's windows like you're some deranged weirdo. And it speaks to me. It does. Oh my God. I love this album. I do. I slept on her for a while. I slept on her for a long time, but she has come together for me because I also love How Did It End. I do. I also love How Did It End. Come one, come all. It's happening again. Anytime Darian is mad at me, I listen to this and like in my head, I'm like, oh, but Daddy, I love him. I like, it is excellent. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not. Come on. It's excellent. I can do it with a broken heart. Okay, you guys got me. You guys got me. I can do it with a broken heart. I'll put on A. I'll put it on A. It is really fun. Production wise, I think it could be like, I don't know. Production wise, it could hit harder, I think. But it does hit. Like the production being upbeat and the lyrics being suicidal. It's a lovely dichotomy. The Alchemy, excellent. Love of My Life. Love of My Life is so sad when you really look at the lyrics. Girl, we're going back to S tier for Love of My Life. Sorry, we are. I'm gonna get you back. Also S tier. Oh, fine. No, it's going to S tier. Sorry, it is. Albatross. You hate to see it. Also S tier. When I was whale watching, I saw an albatross out on the open ocean. Okay, off the coast of California, Monterey, out in the open ocean. There was a literal albatross, and it spoke to me. She's the albatross. She is here to destroy you. That hits. That really did hit. Okay, it was a life-changing experience. Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, girl, she's going S tier. She is. I think above how did it end? She is. I'm sorry, she's S tier. Let me hold on, let me just check myself here. I might even move. No. I don't know if I moved that, but I feel like that's fair. How did it end? Yeah. Sorry, we're keeping it. The smallest man who ever lived. Right after But Daddy I Love Him in S tier. It is. Okay, here, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? We'll put her in B for now. She's gonna be in B for now. Florida is gonna be in C for now. Fortnite is gonna go in B for now. Right? Yeah, Fortnite will go in B for now. Georgia Post Department will go in C for now, just because I was not over the Charlie Puth line. I was not over the Charlie Puth line like the first time I heard it. When I saw that on Twitter, we declared Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist. You fall asleep, I scratch your head like a tattoo golden retriever. I said, this cannot be true. This can't be true. I refuse to believe it. And even now to this day, I have to like mentally tap out when I listen to the song at that line. But everything else I do love. Oh God, the manuscript. The manuscript is sad as hell, but I'm going to put it in A. It's not S tier for me because it is so heavy. But she's going to go in A. And you know what? Where is So High School? I'm also gonna put her in. I'm actually gonna put her in B. After Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. I do like So High School. I do like it. I do like it. You know how to ball? I know Aristotle. I think maybe I feel so high school. Like, I feel like it's so literal that maybe that takes me out, because I think of like Ruin the Friendship, which is another song about high school, like looking back as an adult. And I like that so much more because it is about high school, but it doesn't tell you I feel like I'm in high school, if that makes sense. I think it just tells me that I'm in high school, so I like it less. Clara Bow, shoot. Clara Bow I'll put in B, even though I do love that as well. Thank You, Amy will probably go after Florida in C. The Bolter also gonna go after Thank You, Amy. Cassandra we're gonna put in here as well. Peter we're gonna go B tier. I'm gonna put Peter there. The Prophecy we're gonna jump back up to A after the manuscript. Yes, I can fix him. No, really, I can. I'm gonna put after Florida. And Robin, I'm gonna put after Peter and B tier. I know Robin is not that popular, but it was on my grandpa's funeral playlist, so it has a special place in my heart. Now, this is very deranged. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is a very deranged order. And this is a lot because once it gets kind of cold, once there's a chill in the air, Torture Poets is on. Torture Poets is on when it's a little nippy outside. I'm putting this album on. So this is fresh. This is really fresh in my mind. It's been playing nonstop for me. My two pinned albums on Apple Music are Life of a Showgirl and Tortured Poets. Yeah. And you know what? I'm not sorry about it. This is excellent to me. Guilty as Sin. Drowning in the blue now. He sent me downtown lights. Fresh Out the Slammer. Come on. What is it? Roll it. Oh my god, now I need to look up the lyrics. I need to look up the lyrics right now because it actually as I'm blanking because of the test taking. It's like the test taking effect. Oh, Chloe, Samus, Sophia, Marcus just played because it literally was like my last thing I listened to. Where is okay? Hold on. Because when it gets to oh Another summer taking cover, rolling thunder. He don't understand me. When it just starts to flow out of her, oh my god, it gets me every time. It gets me every time. Yeah. So yeah. This is where I stand currently. And I won't take any questions on it. I won't take any questions on it. Um, and even if it's a C tier for me, there is no bad, like there's nothing unlistenable on this album to me. Nothing is unlistenable to me on this album. I do love it. It has aged beautifully. I think it will continue to age beautifully. The girls gave it a rough go. The girls gave it a rough go when she dropped. Um, the girls give it a rough go when she dropped, but when they're unwell, when they're mentally sick, they're gonna come to her and they're gonna appreciate her. They will. They really will. Okay, next is Midnight's. Another album that, dare I say, has aged beautifully, but guess what? I liked it from the jump. I did. I did like it from the jump, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Um Now, the ranking, I think this should be pretty easy. I'm a little basic here though, I'm not gonna lie. You're Losing Me, I think, is perfect. Obviously that was a pivotal moment in Jover history, the Joe Alwyn breakup song. Um, I love it. I love it. It makes me a little sick because it is so sad. Starting out with the heavy sigh. Come on. It is excellent. Um, okay. Antihero, I still love. I think it was a great, actually Antihero first. Antihero's first. Um, I'm gonna start. Oh my god, I should just go on the order, but okay, yes, we're gonna go through the order. Okay, we're gonna go through on the order because it's gonna get too complicated. Lavender Haze. Lavender Haze is gonna go B tier. I think it's a great opening song. Um, I do like the idea that she had. It kind of gives that little like you're in the drug haze. I feel like she was trying to convince herself that she was perfectly fine with the relationship with Joe. It was like trying to convince herself that she was happy with like never getting married and the status of the relationship. Um, it was a little bit of a delusional song, and that aspect of it makes me appreciate it more. And I think it encapsulates Midnight's too. It has that like chill. There's like a chill factor to it. There is, I mean, there's something hazy. There's something hazy, or in the days, or in a haze. Maroon is gonna go A tier. I think it's such a strong song. So Scarlet, it was maroon. The burgundy on my t-shirt when you spilled your wine into me. I think that's beautiful. Snow on the Beach. I like oh, the more Lana song. Yes. Okay. So Snow on the Beach is gonna go D tier just because I like the other version more. Um, You're on Your Own, Kid. A tier, maybe above Maroon actually. Pick the petals, he loves me. No, oh my god, I searched the party for better bodies just to learn that my dreams aren't rare. That speaks to me. It still speaks to me. I think it's a great track 5. So make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it. I love when she kind of turns her life into a lesson for us to digest, like Ruin the Friendship. That's why Ruin the Friendship should have been track 5 on the life of a showgirl, but I digress. Midnight Rain, I love. And I think I love more than Maroon. It scratches something in my brain, and it never thinks of me except when I'm on TV. He was sunshine, I was min. I think there is something, again, like Antihero, Monster on the Hill, Midnight Rain, also just thinking that you are too much. You bring a darkness with you that someone won't accept. I like that idea. Question. This is where I might get jumped because, dare I say, I love Question. Granted, the Maddie Healy of it all. When I thought it was about Harry Styles, I liked it more. Knowing that it's about Maddie Healy did really test me mentally, emotionally. Good Girl, Sad Boy, Big City, Wrong Choices. Can I ask you a question? Did you ever let someone kiss you in a crowded room? I loved Question from the jump, and I still love her. I still love her to this day. Vigilante shit. Maybe above Lavender Haze for me. again, I think this is why canceled from Life of a Showgirl doesn't hit as hard too, because again, she's not naturally the bad girl, so when she is being the bad girl, it sounds like she's taking on a character, and I think again she's just done that character better in other songs. And I think vigilante shit, she does it better than canceled. Draw the cat eye sharp enough to kill a man could be cringy to some, but I think it's cunt. Sorry, I do. Bejeweled, best believe I'm still bejeweled. Bitch, best believe I'm still bejeweled. Actually though, I think I've been too good of a girl. I think bejeweled, I think bejeweled right after question. I love her. Best believe I'm still bejeweled. The little dance. Labyrinth I love as well. Labyrinth it took me a while to fully get her. To be honest, still don't know if I fully get her, but I like how it sounds. I do like how it sounds. Thought the plane was going down. Why'd you turn it right around? Oh, I'm falling in love again. I like that little warning. It's like, oh God, I'm falling in love again. Here we go again. I thought the plane was going down, and I don't know, it just gives you that feeling like, oh, like the plane is, we were flying high, ladies, we were flying high, but now we're crashing down, because we're crashing out because we have a lot of feelings. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god when you think about it. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend, and you know what? Karma is also a relaxing thought, and I do love her. And I know everyone was really hitting on the line, Karma is a cat purring on my lap because it loves me. But bitch, Karma is a cat. It is. I mean, she spilled, and she was right about that. So we can't be mad at her for that, you know? So I love Karma. I still love Karma. I still do. Anytime something goes right for me and wrong for someone else, I listen to it. Sweet Nothing is probably going on C tier for me. Oh, industry disruptors and soul deconstructors and smooth talking hucksters out glad handing each other. I do like that bridge, even though it is wordy as hell. Actually, I like it more than Labyrinth. Yeah, no, I'm talking myself back into that. I do love Sweet Nothing. Mastermind, I do love Mastermind. I do. What if I told you none of it was accidental? Oh my God, the bridge. No one wanted to play with me as a little kid. That is so theater kid and so fun and camp. And you know what? I like it more than Lavender Haze. Now, The Great War. The Great War is excellence. The Great War is excellence. And if you really look at the lyrics of The Great War, you'll understand. We could plant a memory garden, say a solemn prayer, place a poppy in my hair, which is historical. Tay historian, she is using the history books and putting that as a metaphor to her and Joe Alwyn having almost breaking up, because a memory garden was a real thing after World War II, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So yeah, and like they also would put poppies in their hair, so I think that's beautiful. Bigger Than the Whole Sky is just too damn sad. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. You were bigger than the whole sky. Again, when my grandpa died, I was listening to this song a lot, and I was depressed as hell. I put it in C tier because not because it's a bad song, but because it does make me very upset. Now, Paris is an interesting song because there are some clunky as fuck lines in here. Like where shade is thrown. Wait, like something about a tree. That line about the tree. Cassie, thank you for the super chat. No one wanted to play with me as a little kid. Cassie loves that song as well. She loves Mastermind. There are some clunky lines in Paris, but however, comma, may I present to you, I want to brainwash you into loving me forever. I love that line. I think it's so cute. I think Paris is so cute. So Paris is going in A. I really do love that song. High Infidelity. Do you really want to know where I was April 29th? I don't think you want to know where the fuck I was on April 29th because you're not going to like the answer. High Infidelity. Put on your records. Put on your records and destroy my city. Whatever. I think Above Question. I love High Infidelity. Glitch. I love as well. Sabrina Glitch. Probably Before Labyrinth. Yes. Now, woulda, coulda, shoulda. God rest my soul. I miss who I used to be. The tomb won't close. Stained glass windows in my mind. I regret you all the motherfucking time. And never come for Taylor Swift's pen. Never come for Taylor Swift's pen. Because if you are coming for Taylor Swift's pen, you don't understand the lyrics that she's dropping, especially in Midnights. I think Above Question. Dear reader, burn all the files, forget all your past lives. I think this is going to go right at the top of B tier. It does hit. Dare I say it hits different. Oh my, love is a lie. Shit my friend said to get me by. I'm going to put this above Paris. Hits different. I remember loving when I thought it was going to be in the Barbie soundtrack. There was a rumor it was going to be in the Barbie soundtrack, and I was like, oh yes, I could see it. And if I had hits different when I got broken up with, like when I got dumped, if I had hits different, who knows, I would probably be a completely different person. Now, Snow on the Beach, more Lana version is... I'm glad she ended up releasing it. I'm gonna put it above Sweet Nothing. And Karma Remix, girl, I'm sorry, I apologize to Ice Spice, but it's kind of a mess. But this is Midnights. I love it. Midnight has aged beautifully. And to hear the Great Warrior, Infidelity. This order could definitely be swapped around based on my mood. Right? Things could definitely move around based on my mood, but I think each tier is correct. But the songs could be reordered depending on where I'm at mentally. Okay. So yeah. Now this is Midnights. I'm really ignoring chat because I'm scared, so I apologize. I really do apologize, but I'm scared of getting dragged. Because it's like time and place. Is this the right political climate to be doing a Taylor Swift tier list? Probably not. And then my tier list itself, I fear people might be upset with. So I'm kind of moving. I'm working through my thoughts. Because I'm scared. Now, Evermore. I understood her from the jump. I did. I mean, I got her from the jump, and I loved her from the jump. Long story short, I survived. I love that song. Will forever love that song. I feel sorry for... Actually, you know what? I was going to say I feel sorry for her because it was about Joe, and then she almost did it. Then she went to Maddie Healy, and then she probably felt like she was going to die again. But you know what? Long story short, she still survived. And now the song can be about someone else, you know? So I still love Long Story Short. And then 'Tis the Damn Season. I love We Can Call It Even. You Can Call Me Babe for the Weekend. 'Tis the Damn Season. Write this down. Okay. Champagne Problems, S tier easily. You won't remember all my champagne problems. Willow, I'm gonna put in Life Was a Willow, and I'm gonna put Willow in B. You know what ruins it for me a little bit is I bought the Willow snow globe, and when I opened it, girl, I opened it upside down and it fell out of the box and it freaking cracked. It cracked right on my freaking feet. It did, and that kind of ruined the song for me a little bit because now every time I listen to Willow, I think of that snow globe crashing. I love Gold Rush. Gleaming eyes like twinkling. Ships on water, I almost jump in. I don't like a Gold Rush. I feel her on that. You don't want the man that everyone likes, because then you just are constantly comparing yourself. Although Joe Alwyn, was he causing the Gold Rush? Were that many people after Joe Alwyn, Taylor? I really would like to ask you that question, but you know what? Let me not clock my sister. Let me not clock my sister. Tolerate It is A. It's very sad to me. Gain the weight of you and lose it. Believe me, I can do it. Wow. A moment for her. A moment for her. I love her. Nobody, No Crime is going to go B tier after Willow. No, Nobody, No Crime. I read a book, a true crime, not a true crime book, a fictional crime book that was inspired by Nobody, No Crime. Happiness. Come on now. There'll be happy. There was happiness because of you, and there'll be happiness after you. Above Gold Rush for sure. Dorothea. Hey, Dorothea. We'll put after Nobody, No Crime. Sure. Coney Island. Now clock this. I'm on a bench in Coney Island, wondering where did my baby go. And then when it gets to the bridge, and it kind of references every like boyfriend that she had. I think that's beautiful. Ivy. Ivy's gonna go S tier. How's it going? My ivy grows. Now I'm covered in you. Actually, no. I'm gonna put Ivy in A. I'll put Ivy in A above Tolerate It because I do love that song. Cowboy Like Me is gonna go above Ivy in A. In the tennis court was covered up in some tent-like thing. Oh my god. Marjorie makes me cry every single time. Where's this song? Oh, Marjorie is a sad song. Marjorie is a sad, sad song. Should have kept every grocery store receipt because every inch of you would be. No, should have kept every grocery store receipt because every scrap of you would be taken from me. Watched as you sign your name, Marjorie. Come on. It's beautiful. It really is. And in the Eras tour, in real life and in the movie, I cried. I cried. Closure. Yes, I got your letter. Yes, I'm doing better. It cut deep to Noya, right to the bone. I don't need your closure. I don't. I'm on the fence between S and A. I really am. I'm gonna put it. I'll put it in A. The production is a lot. I know everyone says it's like pots and pans clanking, but I like it. I like that it's messy. I'm fine with my what is it? I'm fine with my tears, my beers, and my scandals. I can feel you smooth me over. I love that. Now, Evermore, I had a feeling so peculiar that this pain would be forevermore. Yup, I'm gonna put her actually above Closure. I am gonna put her above Closure. Yup. Yup, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Right where you left me, help him at the restaurant. Like, how can I rank her below A? Shoot. I want to bench at Coney Island. I'm gonna put yeah. Yeah, right where you left me above Coney Island. Yep. Now it's time to go. Who did I send It's Time to Go to? Clock. I was. I don't know why. When I think I was really depressed. I was really depressed when the Tana and Brooke said cancel was gonna end. And because I think even when we were talking about canceled ending on the podcast, um I started crying. I was really depressed. And I sent Tana, I was like, Tana, you need to listen to the I was like, Tana Marie, you need to listen to the song. I DM'd her on Instagram. I was like, Tana, I was crying as I typed this picture at me and crying. Tana, you need to listen to this song. It's about knowing when it's the right time to let go of something because you need to do it. Like, it doesn't feel right anymore. And you have to move on, even if it's scary. Girl, mental illness. But I literally was like, you need to listen to the song. And I believe so passionately in it. I love It's Time to Go. S or A tier, S or A tier. Maybe After Cowboy Like Me. Yup, yup, yup. The concept of me crying, I was really depressed, okay? Because it was like everything was going wrong, okay? Like my dog died, my grandpa died. It was like everything was going wrong in life. So I was really unwell. So really anything was really triggering me. Yeah, Tana replied. She was like, OMG, I'm listening to it right now. She's like, she loved it. But she's like, no matter what, I could have sent her fucking my Fergalicious. I gotta send her Fergalicious to be like, Tana, this song is so empowering. You need to hear this song. And she would have said the same thing. Thank you so much. Like, I'm listening to it right now. Wow, it's really moving me. Wow, really no bad song. I mean, this is a short album, I guess, but it really does hit, doesn't it? It really does hit. And I think, again, the order, particularly with the A tier, is what's tripping me up. Like, any of these can move up. Like, I might even do that. I might even do that. Yep. Okay. So again, the tiers are good. I do stand by these tiers. The order can change. So don't quote me on the order, but the tiers are good. Okay, work. Yup. I think I stand by this. I do. I do see some disagreement in the chat, but not terrible. It's not terrible. So I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable with this. I do. Okay, here's where it's gonna get really tough now because now we are on to Folklore. I'll never forget this song dropping in July. Okay, this album dropping in July. And it was perfect. A damn near perfect album, you guys. I mean, we can go through this one pretty quickly because guess what? The one S tier. I'm doing good. I'm on some new shit is an iconic way to open the album. Guess what? Cardigan, Vintage Tee. Wait, no, Vintage Tee. Wait, no, I'm right? Vintage Tee. High heels on, cobblestone. When we are young, they assume we know nothing. Yeah, T. Okay, yeah, I got that. And then we're gonna move on to Exile. Okay, Exile. My God, now I'm in Exile. Okay, hmm. Yep, I think Exile A. Exile might end up getting bumped up to S. For now, I'm gonna put Exile in A. Yep. Okay. The Last Great American Dynasty, and in a feud with her neighbor, she stole his dog and dyed it a key lime green, is gonna go in A. Now, my tier is Ricochet. I'm gonna put an A for now. I know this is literally the order of the album, but I know I have things I need to bump up to S. I know there are things coming for S in the pipeline. So I'm trying to be a little judicious because guess what? Here comes Mirrorball, bitch. Here comes Mirrorball, and she's going straight to S. Standing on my tallest tiptoes, spitting in my highest heels, love, shining just for you. It's perfect. It's a perfect song. Now when we go to 7, it's gonna go in A and it's gonna go above. Please picture me in the trees. I was thinking about this song today, actually. And then you won't have to cry or hide in the closet. And just like a folk song, our love lasts so long. Now, August, come on now. August is probably the best song to me. Salt air and the rust on your door. I never needed anything more. Pictures of Are You Sure? And then Meet Me Behind the Mall. I love going to malls, you guys. I love going to malls. So that speaks to me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's excellent. It's all excellent because this is me trying. I've been having a hard time adjusting how the shiniest wheels, now they're rusting. The concept of me having the shiniest wheels and then rusting. And then having the hardest time adjusting. I didn't know if you'd care if I came back. And I have a lot of regrets about that too. So I'm going to go ahead and put this above Mirrorball on S tier. But you know what? That's the thing about illicit affairs and clandestine meetings and stolen stairs. Is that here she comes. And I love the story in this. I love the story in illicit affairs. And I think above 7. But then here's time, mystical time, cutting me open, then healing me fine. With invisible string. And his cool baby with me. Isn't it just so pretty to think all along there was some invisible string tying you to me? Oh my god. It could have been fun if he could have been the one though. You know what I mean? Like it really could have been fun if he could have been the one. So I'm gonna put her number 3 spot in S tier. Undisputably S tier. Indisputably S tier. I don't even want to look over in chat and see anyone trying to tell me invisible string is not S tier. Perfect. Yes. Perfect. I see everyone agreeing. Everyone's in chat's going, yup, yup, yup. Amazing. So that's where she's gonna go. But no one likes a mad woman. Oh my god. I guess I'm gonna put her there for now. I wonder what is like my least played song on this album. I'm gonna put Mad Woman A tier, but the end for now. She might bump down to B. She might, because I feel like I have to put something in there. Now Betty is my mom's name, so I love that song. It like the second I saw there was a song called Betty on the track list, I was like, I love that. And then I also just love the song. Slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long. Above Cardigan. It just has such a special place in my heart. Epiphany. What a freaking sad song. Keep your helmet. Keep your life, son. Just a flesh wound. Especially in 2020, you guys. Wow. Wow, that really hit. Yeah, above my tears ricochet. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bump Mad Woman down. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace, though? She is not making it easy. She's not making it easy. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? I'm gonna put it. But then Hulk stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. But I want to scream, don't call me kid, don't call me baby. But I'm also on the cliff screaming, give me a reason. But I'm going to put Hoax above illicit affairs, I think. No one likes a mad woman, but you made her like that. I think I'm going to put Epiphany down to B. But I love her voice on it. I love her voice on Epiphany. And the lakes, I'm gonna put at the end of B. Even though I love the line, with no one around to tweet it. She was crazy for that. She was crazy to say with no one around to tweet it. Jail for putting the lakes that low. Take me to the lakes where all the poets go to die. I live it for you, quoting the lyrics. Austin, thank you so much for all the super chats. I really, really appreciate it. That's in my mind how I have to rationalize it. I'm like, there's lines in each of these songs that really like stand out to me, you know? Take me to the lakes where all the poets went to die. I don't belong, but you guys are kind of influencing me. You are. I'm not gonna take the lakes off of B tier, but I would bump the lakes on the top of B tier. But I do want Auroras and Sad Prose. And I do want to watch Wisteria grow all over my bare feet. Because I haven't moved in years. Yep, I do. Okay, let me last look. Roll piece. I'm gonna lock this in. And I feel really solid about even the order on each tier. I feel pretty solid in. Yup, I do. Yup, I do. It's locked in. And that is Folklore, ladies and gentlemen. And now to this beautiful, beautiful girl over here. And you know what? They didn't really get her at the time. They really didn't get her at the time. But let me shed some light. Let me shed some love and light on the Lover era because it is quite excellent. I forgot that you existed and I thought that it would hurt me, but it didn't. Is ironically actually giving actually romantic when you think about it. When you think about it, I forgot that you existed is pretty much exactly what actually romantic is trying to say in a less cunty way. I forgot that you existed and I thought that it would kill me, but it didn't. And it was so nice. Nice. I forgot that you existed. I did. Okay, anyway. Again, there's just something nice about like forgetting the person that traumatized you and then until someone brings them up or until you see their face and you're like, oh yeah, that person. It speaks to me. Cruel Summer is probably my #1 song in Taylor Swift's discography. And I believed it from the second I heard it. The second I heard it, I was on a plane flying to New York JFK Airport from Burbank because I was on my way to go meet Taylor Swift in New York. And it was 9 p.m. I was waiting. I was like, I need the album to come out before the flight takes off. I was refreshing Apple Music, and guess what? Mimi. It did drop right before the plane took off. I quickly downloaded it, and on my flight, Cruel Summer was on repeat from the jump. It was excellent from the jump, and I knew it was excellent from the jump. Having to wait all the way until the Eras tour to hear Cruel Summer live was a true testament to my strength, my endurance, and a testament to who I am as a person. Like, how did I last that long without hearing Cruel Summer live? Because I knew it was a hit. I knew it was a hit from literally the first 5 seconds of it. When I used to work out on the treadmill, I would literally measure time by how many Cruel Summers I would have to listen to until I was done on the treadmill. Like, Cruel Summer was literally a way for me to measure time. It's the perfect song. Literally my favorite song of all time. I'm drunk in the back of the car and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't want to keep secrets just to keep you. Come on now. It's excellent. It truly is excellent, and I'm glad it went number one, even though it took many, many years for it to do so. Justice for Cruel Summer, we got it. The number one was secured. Everything would have been so different if Cruel Summer was the lead single. If Cruel Summer was the lead single and had like a cunty, like aesthetic-y music video, this conversation would be going completely different. This whole rollout would have been completely different if Cruel Summer was the lead single, but everything in life happens for, let that be a lesson. Everything in this world happens for a reason, because Cruel Summer did end up going number one 4 years later. It took her some time to get her flowers, but they were given to her eventually. But this conversation would be incredibly different if Cruel Summer was the lead single, because it's a hit. It's a hit. She needs to get back in that booth with St. Vincent and get to work. She needs to get to work with St. Vincent, get Jack Antonoff again. Like, come on. If there was a Cruel Summer on Life, like a Cruel Summer hit on the Life of a Showgirl, no one will be able to take it. No one will be able to take it, but that's okay. It'll come back around. That level will come back around, but it's perfect. It's a perfect song. Timeless, aged beautifully, the perfect pop song. It's a perfect pop song. Now, Lover. Now, Lover. I do love it. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close? Forever and ever, and I'll take you out, take you home. You're my lover. I guess my thing with Taylor is when, I guess it's like the most literal interpretation of the song, I like it less, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, for example, So High School, I feel so high school. It's just so like, and I know that's her songwriting style too, and that's why I love her. But it's so like on the nose. But when it's not so on the nose, it's just better. I do love it as a love song, but it's not my favorite Tay love song, if that makes sense. Now, The Man, speaking of on the nose, girl, I know it's gonna be like, bitch, you just said you hate a song that's so literal and so on the nose. But something about The Man speaks to me. I don't know what it is, because yes, I am a man, but I think it's because I am not a straight man, and I think that does make things different, contextually for me. Because I feel like if I was just like a no nonsense straight guy, I would be taken a lot more serious in life. I felt this a lot in the workplace, because everyone would like, I'd be in the workplace, and shout out Ray, my old manager, because if Nick is in here, he knows, but he would not take me serious sometimes. And I love that guy. I did, but he would not take me serious sometimes, even though I was eating them up and I was making some points, but I just am just so gay, and my presentation and saying things, it is very gay. And yeah, so I was like, damn, I would be complex, I would be cool. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I get there quicker if I was The Man. So that's why I love The Man so much. It's not the best song. It is very on the nose. But I do love it. Sorry, I do love it. Now, I'd be the archer, I'd be the prey. Who would ever leave me, darling, but who would stay? Combat, I'm ready for combat. And that's really when, in retrospect, that's when we should have known that there would be some problems with Jill Alwyn, but we were all just so excited and happy for her that it was hard to see. I see right through me. I see right through me. I'd like everything except all the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put me back together again. I don't really like those lines, but all of my enemies started out friends is a perfect line. It's perfect. And you know what? It's going to go above Lover. Now, I think He Knows is a better love song than Would. It's a better love song than Wish List. I don't know if it's better than Honey. He's got my heartbeat. Skip it down 16th Avenue's got that. Like that's better than He hypnotized me. Want to see what's again? Okay, perfect. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, you guys. Want to see what's under that attitude? It's like so cute. It's like a cute way of saying I want to see you naked, versus Wood, which is like redwood tree. New heights of manhood. It's like so there's no subtlety versus I think He Knows. Want to see what's under that attitude, and I want you, bless my soul. I don't gotta tell him, I think he knows. Like, you're just so obvious, like you can't hide how like much you're feeling him, how bad you want him. Like you can't hide that or mask that, you know? So there's like a subtlety there, there's a cuteness, there's a charm. Um, it's not overtly sexual, but sexual, you know? And I love it. But it's you and me, that's my whole world. They whisper in the hallway, she's a bad, bad girl. And anyone trying to say Taylor is the trad wife MAGA pipeline, let me point you to Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, the song, which is literally about the election? Question mark. So what is the truth? What is the truth? The Tay doubters, thinking Tay liberal. She always will be Tay liberal. Oh my god, Austin, you scared me. I was like, did I say a slur? Straight man. Oh, I said it again. It is, I am canceled. Good thing I like my friends canceled. Now, thank you again for the super chat, Austin. I really appreciate it. You are carrying this whole stream. Kind of the sponsor. Austin's kind of the sponsor of this live stream. But yes, a lot of people aren't ready for the Miss Americana the Heartbreak Prince conversation, which is a whole allegory about being scared after losing the election because you're worried about your future of America. But yeah, paper rings. The moon was high, like my friends were the night that we first met. Went home and tried to stalk you on the internet. Now I read all of the books besides your bed. I like shiny things, but I'd marry you with paper rings. Uh-huh. That's right, darling. You're the one I want. It's going right at the top of A. It's going right at the top of A. Again, a better love song than like a wish list or a would. A lot of people have said this by now, but yes, like Lover and the Life of a Showgirl. I keep wanting to say the Last American Show, whatever. The Life of a Showgirl and Lover are sisters in the sense that they're both love songs, but I think Lover does love songs a little bit more clever. I do think that. Now Cornelia Street. Actually, hold on. We need to fix this right here. The man is actually, yeah, the man's back there. Cornelia Street. Yes, Lover. Have you guys seen that video? Yes, Lover. Cornelia Street. Come on. When the girl goes, a Swiftie is on Cornelia Street outside Taylor's apartment. Lover sold 2 million copies its first week, and everyone is celebrating, and the gays are doing splits in the air. I love that video. It brings me so much joy. Anyway, Cornelia Street. Hope I never lose you. Hope it never ends. I'd never walk Cornelia Street again. That's the kind of heartbreak time could never mend. I'd never walk Cornelia Street again. I mean, it literally is like the epitome of Taylor's songwriting. It's so vivid, tells the story perfectly, captures the feeling. The production in her voice also captures that, like, the delicateness, the fragility of the relationship. Again, all kind of red flags in retrospect that it was going to be Jover, but you know, we were too blind to see it at the time. Hindsight is 2020, as they say. Saying goodbye is death by 1,000 cuts. I asked the traffic lights if I'll be all right. They say I don't know. They said it was a great lot. They said it was a great love one for the ages, but if the story's over, why am I still writing pages? It's perfect. It's perfect. The fact that she wrote that about a movie, she wrote that about this Netflix movie starring Gina Rodriguez. I forget what it's called. But, you know, there was a little bit of, I think, a tinge of Joe in there in retrospect. Me just rewriting history, but whatever. I love Death by 1,000 Cuts. Again, that bridge, as we all know, that bridge is iconic. That bridge is everything. And this is why I love Lover. Like, looking at this right here, you will not convince me Lover is a bad album, because look at this. This is excellence. This is an excellent album we have so far. This is an excellent, excellent album we have so far. Okay, but now we have London Boy. And now we have London Boy. I don't hate London Boy. It actually, can we go riding on my scooter? Shout out Idris Elba for recording that. I think it was Idris. Um, you know, I love a London Boy. I enjoy nights and wait, I enjoy nights and drinking in the afternoon. He likes my American smile like a child. Likes my American smile like a child when I heartbeat. Darling, I fancy you. Take me back to Highgate, and I love his best mates. And I guess all the rumors are true. I mean, she was a comedian for that. She was a comedian. That was like her what, third or fourth Brit that she was dating at that point. And she was really funny for just being like, yeah, the rumors are true. I love a London Boy. You know what? She was really silly. She was being a little silly goofy for that. And you know, being in love makes you do little silly goofy things sometimes. So it's on brand for the album. One of the weaker love songs, though, we have to admit. Soon You'll Get Better. It's so sad. But I mean, if you can relate to it, you know. Holy orange bottles, each night I pray to you. What is it? Holy orange bottles, each night I pray to you. Desperate people find faith. So now I pray to Jesus too. Damn. I'll paint the kitchen neon. I'll brighten up your sky. Is like, come on. I want to cry just thinking about it. It's hard for it to fit on this album, but I feel like it's just something she wanted to put out. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just something she wanted to put out. It doesn't really fit in the album. Doesn't really need the chicks. Production, honestly, if you tweak the production, it could end up being something on a Folklore or something. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but if the production was more like, I don't know, indie, alt rock, whatever it Folklore is, Soon You'll Get Better could have honestly fit on there. That's a conversation for another day. Now, Afterglow, hey, it's on me. This is hard. Meet me in the Afterglow. I think it is A tier. I'm gonna put it after Lover for now. I am gonna put it after Lover for now. I'm the one who hurt you. I don't want to do this. Wait, I don't want to do this to you. Yeah, another sign in retrospect. There were some problems with Joe. There's no Afterglow with Travis. You know what I mean? Like, there's no red flags in Life of a Showgirl. Which is interesting. Okay. False God. I mean, I love the little saxophone. We worship this love. Again, it's like a sex song without being so overt. A la Wood. You know what I mean? We worship this love. Even if it's a God. I'm gonna say I want to put this after Afterglow. Yup. Okay, you need to calm down. It's camp. It is camp, and this is how you know I am so biased and like I'm so tape-pilled because why do I love You Need to Calm Down, you guys? We all got crowns. You need to calm down, and we see you over there on the internet comparing all the girls who are killing it. She kind of ate with that. She kind of ate with all that. Cause she never made anybody less gay. So, I loved her little gay pride moment. I did love her gay pride moment. Again, very on the nose. No subtlety. You need to calm down. You're being too loud. But I love it. It's just so camp. It's so camp. I'll put it in B. I'll put it in B to be fair. But I love it. Just know I love it even though it's in B's here. I unironically love it. Like, it's camp to me, but I love it unironically. Like, I would stand by that song. I would. Like, hey, are you okay? There's so many funny lines in there. She's kind of silly. Okay, the me discourse. I feel bad for her because she really is embarrassed by me. She is embarrassed by me. The fact she wouldn't even reference this after performing it a million times, really going hard on the promo tour. I will say, if me being a me apologist, right now, not me being a me apologist, but as quiet as it's kept, if she did an acoustic cover of me and it was sad, I know that I'm a handful, baby. I know I always wait. I know that I'm a handful, baby. I know I never think before I jump. There is a sadness to it, and if you flipped it on its head and it was like a song where you were like begging someone or like trying to convince someone not to leave, like I promise you'll never find another like me. Okay, okay. Like the concept of it kind of being good in a world where the production is different, in a world where it's not me spelling is fun. Okay, in a world where that's not tea. Okay, in a world where I promise that you'll never find another like me. I know that I'm a handful, baby. I know I never think before I jump, but one of these things is not like the other. Maybe not a rainbow with all of the colors. I think somewhere in there is a song that really hits. Yep, I do. I do think somewhere in there is a song that's really good. Um, the lore with this song is, yes, I got dumped either late April, early May 2019. But guess what? I was like, it's okay. There's going to be a new Taylor Swift song to get me through. And then it was me. And I was like, oh, I don't like this song. But it did end up growing on me a little bit. It is giving like Minions movie or Trolls or something, like a Trolls soundtrack song. But sometimes it lifted me up when I needed it sometimes. And then of course, who could ever forget You Want to Be Assholes for Taylor? Iron Man dies at the end of Endgame. That was fierce. That was like a moment in pop culture history. And that was because of me. So let's not forget what me has done. Okay. Now, it's nice to have a friend. I don't hate It's Nice to Have a Friend. And I liked when Megan won the first one, made the song spooky, ooky, kooky, creepy, and scary. It's nice to have a friend. And then it's Megan being like a stalker. But I like the concept of It's Nice to Have a Friend. And I do think there's a world where it hits harder. I think maybe the production is a little too simple. It's almost a little too simple, but I get the idea. Like, it's just nice to have a partner who's also like your best friend, as the song says, very on the nose. Now, Daylight. I don't want to be I want to be defined by the things that I love, not the things that I hate. And I feel like this is what everyone should really listen to in life. Like, why not be defined by the things that you love? Um, but it's golden like daylight. It's S tier. It's S tier. And I'm confident in this spot. Ugh. Girl, I'm sorry. I might have to move Paper Rings up and The Man down to A. I know this order is a little... Sorry, this motorcycle. I know this order is a little controversial. Because I know the girls are going to be like The Man before Archer and Lover and after going False Call. But yeah. I do love The Man. But maybe I forgot that you existed down. Okay. I feel better about that. All of the girls you loved before. I love this song. I'm mad that this one and Need. Did she ever release Need or did it just leak? It's a need. Okay, the song Need that leaked off of Lover. Again. Almost a better. I mean, I hate to keep bringing it up, but a better love song than Wishlist or Would. Um, all the girls you loved before. Also a little like Motowny, right? I just realized all of the girls you loved before does have a little bit of that Motown vibe that she kind of took again for the life of a showgirl. Um, I'm gonna put an S. Yeah, I'll put it in an S. Yup. Um, yup. Okay. And I know this looks a little uneven compared to the other ones that I ranked. Like, there's no D-list songs in Evermore or Folklore or Torture Poets. Um, so you might be like, how is this your second favorite album? I have to say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These S and A just hit so hard, and B also is a light slap. S and A hit so hard, B is a light slap, and that is why it is a god tier album overall for me. Yes, this S tier does so much of the heavy lifting for this album, but this S tier is just so good and timeless. Like, this came out in 2019, and Cruel Summer is still probably my favorite pop song. You know, all of these hit so hard, and yep. That's why it hit so hard for me. Yep. Man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the number one rep truther. I feel good about Reputation because it's an album I know like the back of my hand. And the songs that I liked from the jump. Like, I got it from the jump. There was no need to process the first listen. I was locked and loaded from the first listen. Let's say that. Okay. Ready for it. Ready for It is an S tier song. I can say that wholeheartedly because it has been, like I said earlier, been at the top of my most listened to songs overall since 2017. He can be my jailer, Burton to this tailor. Every love I've known in comparison is a failure. Come on now. And I'm going to be unapologetically real. Hashtag pretty basically unfiltered. Hashtag too real. Hashtag no more lies. Hashtag breaking my silence. Hashtag this is my truth. Endgame. Now, there's a lot going on in Endgame, but it deserved better. And I bury hatchets, but I keep maps of where I put them. Reputation precedes me. They told you I'm crazy. I swear I don't love the drama. It loves me, and I can't let you go. Handprints on my soul. Your eyes are like liquor. Your body is gold. You've been calling my bluffs on all my usual tricks. So here's the truth from my red lips. Endgame was slept on and deserved better. There's a world in which, oh, before I move on, sorry, I need to go back to the lover really quick because this reminded me. There is a world where the man was improved by getting a remix. If the man got a remix with Megan Thee Stallion and Ariana Grande, don't ask. I know the political ramification to the Scooter Braun of it all because Ariana was with Scooter Braun at this time. But there is a world in which if Lover had a remix with like a Megan Thee Stallion and Ariana Grande, it would have blown up. Like, I think we needed a rap girl on here and another pop girl. Remixed it, made it a little bit funkier, and the man, we would have been having a different conversation about the man. Anyway, because that brings you back to Endgame. And I think the opposite here. I think if maybe Ed Sheeran was off of it and it was Taylor. And I mean, I would even shake, I don't mind the future verse, I don't. Um, but I think if maybe we lost Ed and Taylor got another verse, it could be improved upon. Because Taylor's verse is really good. It is. And I think maybe I think she could have been more confident. But also, yes, Reputation was catching strays. Me, it's a historian. People were making fun of her for trying to do the little rap thing, and people were saying it's so bad. And the girls were clamoring for Reputation now and are at their knees for Reputation. So you know what? Time, mystical time, cutting me open and healing me fine. Now, I did something bad. Again, I personally was in my own Reputation era. Even though I only had like 5 friends, I lost 2 of them at one time. Oh, I only had like 5 friends. Yep. I lost my best friend was like over me. I got dumped. Not really dumped. I went on like 2 dates and then I got ghosted. But in my mind, it was a little sick. I was a little sick and thought I got dumped. And I was like, damn, I want to kill a man. I was like, I want to kill a man. And I did something bad, really spoke to my spirit. I can feel the flames on my skin. If a man talks shit, then I owe him nothing. Yup. And it's an S tier song. Now, don't blame me. This is also an S tier song and it's above Endgame. Don't Blame Me has aged remarkably well. Lord Save Me, My Drug Is My Baby, I'll be using for the rest of my life. Come on. It's a perfect song. Now, Delicate. I got her from the jump. And it was one of my favorite songs on the album from the jump. And is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? Because I know that it's Delicate. You know what I mean? Dive bar on the west side, where you at? Phone lights up my nightstand in the black. Come here, you can meet me in the back. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yup. Yup. I think it's my number 1. I do. You know what? I do. Yup. And the guy I was seeing at the time, he lived in downtown LA and she filmed the music video for this in downtown LA. And I would take the metro, the subway to get there. I felt so cool. I felt so like alternative on the subway. But scared. I was scared. But anyway, the music video was filmed in the same like subway station downtown that I would get off too. So I thought that I really felt kismet. It felt kismet. But ironically, it was not cool that I said all that. It was not chill that he was in my head because I did get ghosted. Yup, I did. Now look what you made me do. Using the Mean Girl song in this because Katy Perry called her Regina George in sheep's clothing was like one of the funniest things she's ever done. Like, sorry, she's hilarious for that. She's absolutely hilarious. Interpolating the Mean Girl song. Oh, look what you made me do. That music video did a lot of the heavy lifting for this song because that music video was so freaking good. But I still love this song. And performed live, it's so good too. It's gonna go above Endgame for me. I love it. I still listen to it all the time. It's a good. I work out to it a lot. I have to like bully myself when I work out to like lift heavier. So I have to bully myself and listen to Look What You Made Me Do. Maybe not the healthiest, but it is effective. Brissa, thank you so much for the. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you so much for the super chat. You make my day whenever I watch Trust Trish. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the super chat. You know what? I'm glad we can stand strong as a Swiftie right now in these trying times. In these trying times, you know that I'm dying, in the words of Cruel Summer. But thank you again for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. That's true. Me just putting them all in S tier, but I mean it from the bottom of my soul. There's only maybe 1 or 2 songs that are gonna go in. B is the lowest I'm willing to go, truly. And all the pieces fall right into place. You did a number on me, but baby, who's counting? Again, a song about sex that does it better. I hate to keep bringing this up. I do. But I think it, again, a better sex song than Would. So it goes. Scratches down your back now. So it goes. The dot dot dot. Again, okay, let's talk about it. Dot dot dot, ready for it? And then so it goes dot dot dot. These two being sister songs. Something to think about. Something to think about. Gorgeous is the lowest I'm willing to go for B. Again, it's so on the nose. But it's fun. Like, it's fun. I don't hate it. It is so on the nose. It is cliche, but it still hits. Like, it's a fun song. But look at that face. It's just fun, and it is real. You know, it is real. Like, when you're just so like into someone that you can't even like form coherent sentences. It's real. She's being real. Now, Getaway Car. I believed in her from the moment I heard her. I did. I saw the vision. X marks the spot where we fell apart, and everyone was mad at her because they thought she plagiarized that from Hilary Duff, and maybe she did. Honestly, she might have been a little inspired by Hilary Duff because she did say she really liked that song. Davey, thank you so much for the super chat. I love you too. Thank you so much. Getaway Car. S tier, and I'm gonna put it above Look What You Made Me Do. I am. It is a perfect song. We were jet set, Bonnie and Clyde. Okay. Now, Dancing with Our Hands Tied. Yup, I got her from the jump too. Could have spent forever with your hands on my pocket. Picture of your face. Picture of your face and my... Picture of your face and my invisible locket. You said there was nothing in the world that could stop it. I had a bad feeling. The idea of something being, dare I say, too delicate. The concept of being something too delicate that is going to fall apart. But you're writing it out to the end. You're writing it out to the end. You're seeing it all the way through. Davey, thank you for another super chat. Yes, I of course could autograph your Labubu for me. For me. Oh, someone asked earlier. I forgot to mention. I do have this is my work. I mean, I'll add this later. Oh, the filter. I'll add this later somewhere, but I do have, this is my mail address. I'm not doxing myself here. It's pretty safe. I got the okay to mail here. I'll put it in somewhere on my channel or something. But if anyone has any mail, or anything, you can ship it here, and I will get it at some point. Nothing crazy though, because it does go to like the mailroom before it gets organized and then put in my little box. So know that if anyone's gonna send a bomb, you can, because you won't kill me, you'll kill someone else. Okay. Now back to my God. Yep. This is now we're on King of My Heart, you guys. We're at King of My Heart. And it's also going in S tier. King of My Heart, Body and Soul, and All at Once. Is this the end of all the endings? My broken bones are mending from all these nights we're spending up on your roof with a schoolgirl crush, drinking beer out of plastic cups. Say you fancy me, not fancy stuff. Baby, all at once, this is enough. And all at once, you are the one I have been waiting for. King of My Heart, Body and Soul. She says the same thing in Wishlist, but it's better here. God. That's my sister, and I love and support her. But she said Everything in wish list, she said better in here. Say you fancy me, not fancy stuff. Maybe all at once. This is enough. Okay? Boss up, settle down, got a wish list. I just want you. It's the same thing, but worded better here. Again, dress eats up wood. Dress eats up wood for sure. Only bought the dress so you could take it off. Carve your name into my bedpost. I don't want you like a best friend. Belly and Conrad doing it to this song. Come on. But where on S tier? That is the question. I guess above So It Goes. And I might move Dancing with Our Hands Tied above So It Goes as well. Yup, this feels correct. Okay. Now, this is why we can't have nice things. I'm going to put this in A tier. I did something so cringy. Yup, I did something really cringy when this came out. The night that this came out, I recorded a little Instagram story of myself lip syncing to this, and I thought I ate. Thought I ate. And here's to you. Wait, what is it? Because forgiveness is a nice thing to do. Haha, I can't believe I said that with a straight face. This is why we can't have nice things. I thought I ate. I thought I was being a little Contisha Marie, but I was not being Contisha. But I do like the idea. Because you break them, I had to take them away. Yeah. So still really good, but it doesn't hit as well as the other Bad Girl songs on here. Like, it doesn't hit as well as Ready for it, I did something bad, don't blame me, Getaway Car, Look What You Made Me Do, and Game, you know? But still fun. Now, Call It What You Want, My Baby. Wait, I like a jet stream. The team let's me like I'm brand new. So call it what you want. Yeah, call it what you want to. I want to wear his chain around my neck, not because he owns me, because he really knows me. Yep. I recall that November, holding my breath slowly. He says, you don't need to save me, but will you run away with me? Yes. Yep. It is S tier. It is. 24 hours, ship myself to Oscar's P.O. Box challenge. You won't believe what happened. Honestly, Austin, let me write that down. Me using that. I might have to use that for a title. Yep. You'll get royalties, I'm sure. Thank you again for another super chat, Austin. I really appreciate you. Literally is sponsoring this whole stream, so thank you so much. Darian is at home at our apartment, probably not watching this. This is too much Swiftyism for him. It is. I need an outlet to get it out somewhere, so I think he's happy that it's not at home. And now, New Year's Day. I'll be cleaning up balls with you on New Year's Day, so hold on to the memories. I will hold on to you. I mean, come on. It's so visual. It tells the story perfectly. There's glitter on the floor after the party. Girls carrying their shoes down in the lobby. It's true. I'm going to put it at the end of S tier. Yup. And you know what? Yep, I stand by it. I 10 toes down stand on this. This is pretty much what I believed from the first time I heard it. Yep. This is aged perfectly. I stand by all of this. Reputation was always the era for me. I loved it then. I love it now. Will love it forever. I always understood her. The photo shoot I loved. Yup. It was messy. Listen, that's why Life of a Showgirl can't really phase me, because listen, I've been here, done that. Everyone coming at her for the rapping. Everyone saying she was a white supremacist because look what you made me do. You know, we kind of been there, done that. So, yeah. This is it. This is it. Locking this in. And then next we have 1989. This is original era mixed with Taylor's version. This is pretty easy for me. Welcome to New York. Is it the is it the pinnacle masterclass of her writing? No. But there's something that feels so good about it. Take our broken hearts, put them in a drawer. Everybody here was someone else before, and you can want who you want. Boys and boys and girls and girls. And this is the girl you're trying to tell me is what the alt-right pipeline or whatever. This is the girl who's the alt-right pipeline. Okay, sure. Now, I'm going to put it in B tier for now. For now. But when you're in New York and you are walking through New York, it feels good. Blank space, I mean, come on. Nice to meet you. Where you been? I can show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I'm like, oh my god, look at that face. Yep. Now style. Now style does give her a little bit of a run for her money. This is where we might run into some issues here. But you got that James Dean daydream look in your eye, though, you know? So it's like, I'm going to put blank space first. So it's going to be forever or it's going to go down in flames. Yep. I think blank space is such a turning point in her career because it's so like self-referential. And I want to say it kind of is probably the first song in her discography that really turns the table on the narrative, because here she like really has to reckon with her fame, and obviously that's a theme that then ensues in the later eras. Like, look what you made me do, I did something bad. Like, you know, we also have the self-referential after this, but this is kind of the first time. This bridge, remember when you hit the brakes too soon, 20 stitches in a hospital room. Let me tell you something about me. I loved Haler. I was a Haler girl. Okay, I was a Haler truther. Harry Styles and Taylor Swift dating was like my sister dating the guy I could never have. Like, I loved Harry Styles. I loved Taylor Swift. So if I can't date Harry Styles, I would want the closest girl to me to date Harry Styles. Does that make sense? It doesn't. It's like sick. It's parasocial and weird, but in my head makes perfect sense. So if I can't date Harry Styles, I'd want my sister to date Harry Styles, because then in a way we're both winning. So this being so specific with like the 2 paper airplanes flying and Harry Styles having a paper airplane necklace, that was for the history books. Yep, it was for the history books. So I love Out of the Woods. All that to say, I love Out of the Woods. All you had to do was stay. You had me in the palm of your hand. Man, why'd you have to go and lock me out when I let you in? Some points were made. Some points were made there, and I'm going to put all you had to do was stay above Out of the Woods. Shake It Off. I remember being so controversial when it came out. Again, that's why you can't really faze me these days. But it feels good. It feels good. The kids love it too. Like at weddings, the song goes hard. Not that I've been to so many. I think I've been to 2 weddings. And I don't think Shake It Off was played at either of the weddings I've been at, but it goes hard at weddings. It's just a good time song. It's a good time girl. It's a good time gal. Resting, like when Charlie XCX and Camila Cabello were singing Shake It Off, things were okay in the world. You know, it was a different time. My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god, but I'm just gonna shake it. To the fella over there with the hella good hair. Once you come on over, baby, we can shake, shake, shake. Everyone hated her for saying hella. I love I Wish You Would. Kind of a sister to me to All You Had to Do Was Stay. They're sister songs in my head. Where Crooked Love and A Straight Line Down makes you want to run and hide, but it makes you turn right back around. I wish you would come back. Wish I never hung up the phone like I did. I wish you knew that I'll never forget you as long as I live. And I love it. Bad Blood. Interesting, interesting. Actually romantic, spiritual mother in the way. Bad Blood. Actually romantic, I guess it's more biting in a way because it has more specific Charlie mentions, whereas Bad Blood is pretty generic. Band-aids don't fix bullet holes. You say sorry just for show. But it does go hard. Like when she sings it live, like I'm screaming it. You forgive, you forget, but you never let it go. So I can't even really shit on Bad Blood that much, even though it is very like on the nose. Again, there's not a lot of subtlety there. But when it comes on, I'm singing it, you know. So I can't really clock her. Now, Wildest Dreams, come on now. A beautiful moment, a highlight on this album. You See Me in Hindsight. Maybe Above Out of the Woods. I hate to say it. Someday when you leave me, I'll bet these memories following you. I'll bet these memories follow you around. Yep. The prophecy, if you will, you know, the prophecy of like, this is gonna end, but you are not gonna forget me because I am unforgettable. Bitch, I am unforgettable. And you know what? Yes, you may get sick of me and leave me, but you know what? You'll never forget me because you'll see my face everywhere. You'll see my face everywhere, and I will haunt you, and you will see me, even if it's just in your wildest dreams. You'll see me. You can't get rid of me. I think that's cunt. Okay. How You Get the Girl, I Want You for Worse or for Better. Okay. Again, this is a song where if like you slow it down. Okay, pop history lesson. If you guys remember Ryan Adams, the like in alternative indie singer or whatever, a man, did a cover album of 1989, and then it got like better reviews than 1989 itself, which was like so telling, obviously. But I do have to give it to Ryan. Actually, I think Ryan Adams ended up being a very bad individual, like kind of predatory. But he did have a really good cover of How You Get the Girl. It was like really like stripped and slow. I Want You for Worse or for Better. I want you for worse or for better. I would say forever and ever. Broke your heart. I'll put it back together. And that's how it works. That's how you get the girl. Definitely above Shake It Off. I'm just kind of talking myself through it right now. Okay, I'll do S tier. I'll do S tier. Me convincing myself. Now, this love is good. This love is bad. This love is back from the dead. These hands had to let it go free, and this love came back to me. Your kiss, my cheek. I watched you leave. When you're young, you just run, but you come back to what you need. I'm on the fence between S and A. I am. I'm gonna put it here for now. I might have to bump some things down, you guys. I really might have to. I might have to. But for now, I'm happy to do that. Okay. I Know Places. They Are the Hunters, We Are the Foxes, and we run. I was gonna put it in A, but then I remembered the fact that she said they are the hunters, we are the foxes, because she was wearing a fox sweater when she was at the Central Park Zoo looking at sea lions with Harry Styles. Yup. She was looking at sea lions wearing a fox on her sweater with skinny jeans and I want to say a beanie. I'm gonna fact check myself here. I'm gonna fact check myself here, but no, Beanie. No, I apologize. I apologize, everybody. We have a correction. Harry Styles was the one wearing a beanie, but she was wearing a fox sweater and skinny jeans. Yep, it's true. It's true. It's true. And she was looking at the sea lions. Yep. Yep, it's true. And the fact that that's why she put that line into I Know Places. Her mind was working on levels that were just in a higher place. You know what I mean? Yup, yup. Now, clean. 10 months sober, I must admit, just because you're clean don't mean you don't miss it. This was a platinum record in my iPod, okay? Or I guess it was my phone. It was in my phone by here, by then. It's definitely S tier. I struggle with just how high S tier, but I think below style is fair. We found Wonderland, you and I got lost in it, and we were never worse but never better. It's gonna go A. Wonderland is gonna go A. There are a little bit, some clunky lyrics in there, I guess, but I do love it, and I love her voice on it. I reached for you, but you were gone. I knew I had to go back home. You searched the world for something else to make you feel like what we had, but in the end, in Wonderland, we both went mad. Wildest Dreams, spiritual sister for sure. You Are in Love gets me every time. It's crazy to think this song was written about Lena Dunham and Jack Antonoff. That does knock it down a little bit for me. I guess I'll do below Shake It Off. Again, the bridge. You two are dancing in a snow globe round and round, and you keep a picture of her in your office downtown, and you understand now why they lost their minds and fought the wars, and why I spent my whole life trying to put it into words. Come on. Come on. It's excellent. It's excellent. Now, Baby We're the New Romantics, however, come along with me. Heartbreak is the national anthem. We sing it proudly. Deserved better. Deserved it's a real music video, not the 1989 tour music video. Because I do love New Romantics. We're all bored. We're also tired of everything. Oh, no one cares. But I remember my gripe at the time. My gripe with this album, and has, Taylor proved me right at the end. But when this came out, I was like, because there was no 1989 titled track, I was like, this album should have just been called New Romantics. Wouldn't that have nibbled? It would have nibbled. 1989 in the end, I understand why. But because this was the first album without a title track, I was like, it could have been called New Romantics and made so much sense. Like, all of this still fits that theme. But I'm gonna move New Romantics to yeah, I'll put it. This is kind of interchangeable, to be honest. Sure. Slut. She really wanted Slut to be a thing. She really wanted Slut to be a thing off of Taylor's version, and we just said no. We said no, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yeah, it'll go B's here. There are moments where I like it, but there are moments where I like it. But it feels a little inorganic. Is that the right word? Say Don't Go, I'm gonna I'll put in B tier as well, above Bad Blood. It is pretty. It's a pretty song. Not as catchy though, I guess. Like I don't go back to Say Don't Go that much. However, Now That We Don't Talk, I do go back to her quite a bit. She was really cooking here with Now That We Don't Talk. Now, Austin, thank you for another super chat. T, you really clocked that. I didn't realize how far off we were going with S tier here. I didn't think I'd have so many S tier songs of this album because I put it in B tier behind. Oh, I put it in B tier behind all these. But here we are. So what is the truth? That's a good question. I don't know. What is the truth? Suburban Legends. I'm gonna put behind Welcome to New York. Is it over now? Oh, come on now. Did you think I wouldn't see there were flashing lights? At least I had the decency to keep my nights out of sight. Definitely above, maybe here. Maybe after, yeah, maybe I'll move Now That We Don't Talk down a bit to kind of even that out. Okay. Sweeter Than Fiction, I actually love. I actually love Sweeter Than Fiction. Your eyes are wider than distance. This life is sweeter than fiction. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but that's okay. I think it's very sweet. I think it's a very sweet song. I'm going to put it right there. Okay. And this is 1989. Okay, a lot more S tier than I was expecting. I guess I might have to bump it up. I guess we'll see after Fearless. I forgot how much I love it because I don't really listen to it that much these days. But it is a pop Bible for a reason. It definitely is a pop Bible for a reason. Yeah, Blank Space Out, is it over now? All I had to do was stay. I am tripped up with the order. From All You Had to Do Was Stay to I Know Places, I get tripped up on the order. Like I might move This Love. All You Had to Do Was Stay, have me in the palm of your hand. Yeah, I love All You Had to Do Was Stay. I was gonna see if I should push that down, but I live for it. Had me in the palm of your hand, man. I loved that line. I loved that line. Okay, yeah, I'll take this. This is a hesitant lock in. No, just keep in mind for context, S tier 5 down is a little shaky. Like this order is, I'm not 100% on this order. This is as good as it's gonna get for right now, but I'm not 100%. Just know that. Everything else, I mean, I might move slight above Suburban Legends. I love Welcome to New York. I'm moving Welcome to New York. Sorry, I love it too much. I don't think it's that great of a song, but I love it. Yup. Okay, I'm locking this in. It's good enough. This one, room for debate on 1989. Red, this is gonna be kind of tricky. What time is it? Oh my god, Darian is gonna be so mad at me. I said I would be 2 hours. Okay. But it has to be done. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. 22. I mean, dress up like hipsters and make fun of our exes has probably aged not the best. Like dress up like hipsters. It definitely dates it. As that happens a lot when she uses like internet slang. But 22, it's 20 motherfucking 2. It's 22. Like when you turn 22, you are playing that song. You're captioning your Instagram for your birthday. I'm feeling 22. Okay. Now All Too Well 10-minute version. Obviously it's an S tier. Obviously All Too Well. She's also going an S tier right behind it. It's the Taylor Swift song. It's the Taylor Swift song. I got her from the jump. Loved her from the jump. Babe, you really blew this, babe. I love this song as well. Originally, it was a song for Sugarland, a country duo. And I remember having to listen to them. Not that they were bad, but they just weren't Taylor. But I loved the lyrics so much that I would listen to Sugarland sing it. And then luckily for Taylor's version, she released it herself. And I do love it. You really blew this, babe. Lyrically, I guess pretty basic, but I live for it. Sorry. Begin Again, S tier. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. Her Mind. Better Man, another one that she wrote for someone else. But I just miss you and I wish you were a better man. I know how to say goodbye like the back of my hand, but I just miss you. I just miss you and I wish you were a better man. That's gonna go in A tier above Babe. There is just something, you just want someone to be better. Just be better, do better. And we could have worked out. Come back, be here. But you're in London and I break down because it's not fair that you're not around. This is when the feeling sinks in. I don't want to miss you like this. I'm going to put this in A for now. Below 22. Yep. Everything has changed. There's a line in here. All I know is you said hello, so dust off your highest hopes. All I know is pouring rain and everything has changed. All I know is a newfound grace. All my days I'll know your face. Whew. I'm going to put this in A above Come Back, Be Here. It's not that I hate Ed Sheeran. I don't hate Ed Sheeran. I don't. He's quite charming, but him in this one and him in Endgame kind of take it down a little bit for me, just personally. Forever Winter is so sad, but written excellently. I'm going to put it right behind Come Back, Be Here. Girl at Home was one of the rare songs that was improved in Taylor's version. Like, I like this production better. Don't look at me, you got a girl at home. Don't look at me, you cheating, lying sack of shit. You got a girl at home. Everybody knows it. And I would be... If I hadn't once been just like her, it would be, baby, I might have gone with it if I wasn't once just like her, whatever the line is. Girl's girl. Come on. Don't say Taylor is not a girl's girl, because guess what? She clocked that this man had a girl at home, and she said, no, sir. Be a better man, because you got a girl at home. A bit above Babe. I quite like that. Holy Ground. I was reminiscing just the other day while having coffee all alone, and Lord, it took me away. Back to a first glance feeling on New York Time. When you fit in my poems like a perfect rhyme. With the drums and everything. Holy Ground forever. That's like been one of my favorite songs in her whole discography. I almost do, for me, lived in All Too Well shadow for a lot of its existence. But I do love it. Again, very straightforward on the nose. But it works. It definitely works. Yep. I Bet You Think About Me. Come on. Blake Lively kind of did her thing with that music video. That directorial moment. I love I Bet You Think About Me. A or S? S or A? S or A? No, I'll put A. I Knew You Were Trouble. Now, this straight up. It's shot right up here. Once Upon a Time, a few mistakes ago. I Was in Your Sights, You Got Me Alone. I'm going to put it above I Almost Do. Message in a Bottle. I love this song. Message in a Bottle is all I can do. Standing here hoping it gets to you. It's so cute to me. It's so cute. It's going in S. Nothing New is sad. It's sad. It's very honest. To me, this is really like the only song that could be Olivia Rodrigo coded. This is kind of her Sympathy is a Knife moment. In a weird way. In a weird way, this is her Sympathy is a Knife. I'm going to put it above Forever Winter. Yeah. Red. Straight up to the top. I love this song. Got her from the jump. I remember people hated the red. I had to defend that with my life at the time. I had to defend that with my life, but I loved it. The breathlessness, driving a Maserati down a dead end street. Come on. It's excellent. I'm going to put it right below Holy Ground. Ronan is sad as hell. I'm going to put it at the end of A to be respectful. Run. I like, I don't love. I'm going to put it in B. Sad, beautiful, tragic. The bridge here does something to me. And put it right here above Come Back Be Here. Starlight, I love. I said, oh my, what a marvelous tune. I feel like I'm getting a little delirious at this point. I guess maybe I should have done it in 2 parts. Because I feel like I am losing the plot a little bit here. I do feel like I'm losing the plot. I feel like I'm losing the plot severely. I'm gonna put it here for now. Shade of Grace. Acoustic is gonna. I'm gonna put acoustic and right here. I'm putting them side by side because I love them both. They're twins, fraternal twins. Stay, Stay, Stay. Everyone really gives a hard time. I don't hate Stay, Stay, Stay. I actually think it's quite cute. I think it's quite charming. I've been loving you for quite some time. It's cute. It's a cute song. Now, The Last Time is also going to go to S tier for me as well. This, in a way, is Exile from Folklore Spiritual Sister to me. The Lucky One. This is The Life of a Showgirl to me, and also going at S. And they tell you that you're lucky, but you're so confused because you don't feel pretty, you just feel used. Yes. The moment I knew Jake Gyllenhaal made an enemy out of me the second I heard The Moment I Knew. Jake Gyllenhaal made an enemy out of me the second I heard The Moment I Knew. Because how could you miss this sweet girl's birthday? How could you miss her birthday? Her 21st, 22nd birthday, and you weren't there. That takes some audacity. It takes some gall. It takes some gall to not show up to her birthday. Her karaoke Christmas-themed birthday party. He was sick, twisted, and nasty for that. It's hard for me to let that go. It's a grudge that I've held on to. You don't miss my sister's birthday party. You don't miss her birthday party, okay? I wish I could fly. I'd pick you up and we go back in time. I still love The Very First Night. There's a little clunkiness to it lyrically. There is, but I do love it. It's cute. It's cute. Yeah, okay. Now Treacherous. Come on now. Come on. You know where Treacherous is going. You know it's going in S. You know it's going in S. Where in S is a good question. Definitely above. Maybe above Begin Again. Red, Treacherous, Begin Again. Yep. I might. Message in a Bottle down. Okay, yep. And we are never ever getting back together. Okay. You go talk to your friends, talk to me. Okay. The lore behind this makes me like it so much. I mean, I understood her from the jump. I knew where she was, I knew where her mind was at. I did also meet her for this song, so that also, of course, affects it in some way. It does. But the lore that she wanted to make a pop song that was just catchy and that would annoy Jake Gyllenhaal, really tickles me. It tickles me. It is a level of petty that I think is just hysterical. I do. I see how some people would be like, she's so annoying for that, but I find it admirable. I find it admirable. I find it courageous. I find it brave. I find it intelligent. I find it just amazing. Um, yep, because that song went, I think, #1. I'm pretty sure. It was definitely on the radio for a long time, and I'm sure it annoyed him. I'm sure he was probably like, ugh, this song. And the fact that that's what she wanted to do and she did that, that's my sister. Yup, that's my sister. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm on the fence between S and A. Like, I don't think it's an incredible song. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I think it's a good time girl. It makes me feel good. For the lore, I'm gonna put it in S tier, and I'm gonna put it above Message in a Bottle because I do think it's catchier than Message in a Bottle. And this is very much carried by the lore. It's very much carried by the lore. And also when she did it with a British accent at the Grammys, to clock Harry Styles, I also thought was funny. People want me to be like, ugh, when she does something not like obvious and petty, but to me, I'm like, I think it's funny. Yup. I think, let me look this over really quick. All Too Well. I'm like, again, super confident about All Too Well, Holy Ground, State of Grace, Red, Treacherous Beginning. I Knew Your Trouble, I Almost Do. Super confident about these. Message in a Bottle could almost go to A from S. It could almost. Could it? I'm gonna lock it in, but again, it definitely gets a little murky. It definitely gets a little murky around here in this area. But know that this first row I am very confident in. Here I'm fairly confident. A little murky here. But yeah, I feel pretty good. Again, I guess the low point technically critically on this album is probably a Stay Stay Stay. I guess Run would be above Stay Stay Stay. I guess like a low point would critically be a Stay Stay Stay, but it's a fun song to me. It's just fun. Not everything has to be for so serious. It's a fun song. Okay, we're gonna speed run these next three because Darian is gonna kill me. And I'm fairly certain I know this pretty well. Okay, Speak Now. Entirely self-written for the most part, except for I think this one took out if this was a movie. Because if this was a movie, it was on the original Speak Now, but it wasn't on the Speak Now Deluxe, but it was not on Taylor's version because it's the one song she didn't write herself. She had a co-writer on it. But the gag is, I love if this was a movie, and that would have been in my S tier. So just know if this was a movie, it's in my S tier. Just pretend. Okay. Now mine, easy S tier. I love it. She's just done an acoustic version of it that I love a lot too. Sparks Fly, this is how old I am, is I remember there was a live version of this song that she did perform in a bar. And I remember watching it on YouTube all the time. And when she announced that she was going to release Sparks Fly on Speak Now, I remember being gagged. She released it. She did like a little live stream announcement. And she said Sparks Fly is going to be on the track list. And I gasped. I remember I was in this room. I was in this room. I was in this room in this very, very spot. In this very spot when she announced it. Me watching on my computer right here. And I love it. And my gripe is, what was my gripe? My gripe is it should have been an Eras tour. Yeah, that was my gripe. Okay, back to December. Easy S tier as well. That's like the first song. She said, "I'm the problem." Everyone was kind of gagged at that. I love it. It's the first time she like straightened her hair for a music video. With the bangs. That was cunty. Speak Now. I remember even at the time the line that was like, in they're dressed as a bridesmaid wearing a gown shaped like a pastry. And I remember that line took me out back then, and it still takes me out now. But I like the idea. Don't say yes, run away now. I'll meet you when you're out of the church by the back door. I love that she wrote it about Haley Williams. I think that's cute. Dear John, an easy S tier. Above mine for sure. I mean, she really, again, this is why she's my sister. She wanted to write a John Mayer style song to clock John Mayer. But I took your matches before fire could catch me, so don't look now. Shining like fireworks over your sad empty town gagged me in 2010 when I was 18. I was 18. And you know what? It gags me 15 years later. It's true. Mean. I love Alex Consani's cover of Mean by Taylor Swift. Someday I'll be living in a big old city. Again, this is the girl who had a gay storyline in this music video. So the alt-right pipeline thing is, come on. Is it her best lyrically? No, but it's a good time. It's a good time. It makes you feel good. It's like, come on, why you gotta be so mean, y'all? Y'all, why you gotta be so mean? And she wanted to be a little country, and you know what? She did that. She did that. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It feels good. It feels good. It feels just makes you feel like you want to, you know, screw the mean people, you know, very on the nose as well, as we know. But it's cute. It's cute. But Gorgeous is going to devour cute. Gorgeous is always going to devour cute. And that's where the story of us comes in. Fun fact, when I went to the Speak Now tour, I try to dress the Story of Us music video like prep themed, and I don't prep as in preparatory school, not prep as in the blue pill that prevents HIV. And I don't think I ate. I don't think I ate with my look, to be honest with y'all, and I probably have a photo somewhere. But I really was trying to get into the tea party, and I dressed like that music video, and I had like lights just like all over my cardigan. And yep, I didn't get tea party, but it's okay because I would go on to meet Taylor at the Red Era. Anyway, loves Story of Us. Never Grow Up makes me want to unalive myself because I used to be so afraid of growing up, and I was in this very room, listening to it, getting scared about growing up, and here I am again, 15 years later, a very adult version of myself, and it is a little trippy. Very on the nose, as we know, but it works. It definitely works. Yes. Enchanted. Please don't be, the fact that my sister wrote this about Adam from Owl City. Her taste. She writes her best songs. I mean, I don't want to say it. She writes her best songs about very interesting looking people. I guess that's the only thing I can say. Enchanted, easily S tier, maybe 4. Austin, thank you so much for another super chat. Prep sponsorship coming. I honestly hope so. I hope so. I would sell the hell out of a prep. Me and Dua Lipa, the faces of prep. I would do it. Okay, Better Than Revenge. Controversial, yep. Controversial, yep. But it was so fierce that it had Kylie Jenner and Kendall Jenner making a little music video in their neighborhood to it. Like, it was that fierce that even Kendall and Kylie were gagged. And they were like, you know what? Let's film a little music video to this. That's how gaggy it was. So a little misogyny, I guess, is good every now and then. A little misogyny as a treat, I suppose. It does, it tickles me. It does. I am so sorry to Joe Jonas' ex-girlfriend, Camila, I forget her last name, who she wrote this song about, but unfortunately it slaps. Unfortunately it slaps. I don't know what to say about that. That's my problematic fave, and I'm sticking by that. She's better known for the things that she does on a mattress. Yep. Innocent. I'm gonna put Innocent in B tier. It's the song infamously about Kanye interrupting her at the VMAs. I do like part of it. It's all right. Just wait and see. Your string of lights is still bright to me. Who you are is not what you did. You're still an innocent. I like that idea. Minds change like the weather. I hope you remember today is never too late to be brand new. I love that line. No, today is never too late to be brand new. Beautiful sentiment. It's just the production I think is so dark. And again, very on the nose. Haunted. Now back to S tier because I love this song. I remember when she promoted it at Universal Horror Nights, and it made me want to go to Horror Nights. Maybe that's why I ended up liking it so much. It's a very literal. The production is very literal. It feels a little spooky ooky. But You and I Walk a Fragile Line. I have been here all this time, and I never want to see it break. So I'm gonna put it even above Back to December. Yeah. Come on, A Last Kiss, another classic Swiftian song. One of the most Swiftian songs in this. Speak Now is filled of those, though. It's very Swiftian, right? That July 9th, the beat of your heart, it jumps through your shirt. I can still feel your arms. I think that's the highlight of this album. I think Last Kiss is the highlight of this album. Long Live, another classic Swiftian song, is the heart of all her eras. So it not being in all the eras tours is kind of a crime. I'm gonna put it right after the Story of Us. Ours is my second favorite song on this album. Elevator buttons and morning air, stranger silence makes me want to take the stairs. God, I love that song. I love Ours. It's so cozy. People throw rocks at things that shine, and life makes love look hard. It's so cute to me. It's just cozy. Another song that just makes me feel good. It has like positivity to it. It's just like, it feels good. It's just a feel good song. Superman, I also love. Superman should have been somewhere on the Superman movie soundtrack. I stand by that. James Gunn, I have a bone to pick with you about that because it would have been a really good song for the movie. At least on one of those little Spotify playlists. I stand by that. I watched, again, really on the nose. Again, this song being about John Mayer is a little sick and twisted. I watched Superman fly away, come back. I'll be with you someday. I'll be right here on the ground till you come back down. Okay. No. Davey, thank you for another super chat. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here so late, too. I didn't realize I'd be going so late. No, the vault, to be honest, have not spent that much time with the vaults. Electric Touch, I'll go ahead and put in, I'll put an A. When Emma Falls in Love, I do really love. I'm going to put it at the top of A. I Can See You, I'm going to put at the end of S. Castles Crumbling, I'm going to put at the top, right after When Emma Falls in Love. Foolish One, I'm going to put before Electric Touch, and Timeless, I'm going to put after Electric Touch. And I think I stand by this, I think. The Vault I didn't spend a lot of time with, admittedly. Yeah, I feel good about that. Again, this S tier, is something fierce. This S tier is something fierce, but I can confidently lock this S tier in. The A tier gets a little dicey with the order as usual. The B tier I do stand by. Not bad songs. I don't hate them, but very literal in the production and lyrics takes me out a little bit. Sometimes it works, a la mean, and then sometimes it doesn't. I'll speak now. Okay. We're almost done, you guys. Oh my god, me trying to convince myself that everything's okay. Okay. Now we are into Fearless. I keep saying I'm gonna speed run, but I am gonna speed run. Okay, Fearless, easy S tier. Easy S tier. Probably her best title track. Yes, I did each. I'm working backwards. I started with ranking every album, and then I started from the Life of the Showgirl and ranking down with each song. So here's the albums, Life of a Showgirl, and then now we are on Fearless. Fearless, it was raining today, and guess what I listened to? There's Fearless. There's something about the way this Fearless when it's just rains. 15, easy S tier as well. Love Story, guess what? Easy S tier as well. Hey Steven, easy S tier, and guess what? Above Fearless for me. White Horse, easy S tier, and right below Fearless for me. You Belong With Me. Guess what? Easy S tier, and this is gonna go right. I'll put it after Love Story. Breathe featuring Colby Calais. I loved this song so much in high school, and I still love it to this day. It's gonna go right under Hey Steven. No. This is why. This is a good reminder, okay? Sometimes I forget how good Fearless is. I was like, why did I put it in A tier? I thought that for a second. And now that I'm really thinking about it, this is why, bitch. This is why. Because guess what? Tell me why. Easy S tier, and I'm going to put this right after Breathe. You're Not Sorry. Another easy S tier. Fun fact, this was in an episode of CSI, and she had a little emo wig on it and a little nose ring, and this song came on after she passed away. I think she stabbed herself with scissors, if I'm remembering correctly, and I'm going to put this right after... I've tripped myself up here. I'm going to put this... I'll put this after 15. And guess what? The Way I Loved You, I'm putting right after Breathe in S tier. And guess what? Fuck. Forever and Always. Yeah, she's also going up here. I think I'm going to put her above White Horse. Because, and here we go. This is her sister, Forever and Always Piano. And that's, okay, whatever. Now, The Best Day. I love this song. I always think of my mom, obviously, when I listen to it. I'm going to put it in A tier. Change, I'm also putting in A tier. I feel like this song was used, I was going to say for the Obama election, but I think it was used for the Olympics. Jump and Fall. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is tough. Do I put it in? I'm going to... I'll put it in A, the top of A tier for now. But Untouchable, I can't. I love it. Untouchable so much. I learned to play this song on guitar because I loved it so much. It wasn't originally her song. It was like originally a rock song, and she covered it, and she just ate it up. So she's like, yeah, I'll put it on the bonus, the deluxe of my album. And I did love it, and I learned how to play it on guitar. Forever and Always Piano, I'm gonna put it with Forever and Always above it though, because I do actually no, right below it. Come In With the Rain, I'm gonna put right. I'm gonna put A tier after Jump and Fall. Superstar, Superstar, I also love. In high school, I pictured me being Taylor, the superstar in question, being like the popular like football guy that I had a crush on. Because he just felt like a superstar. Like Untouchable, no relation to Untouchable. Actually relation. but just felt like the superstar. Like there's no way. Um, you're just so high up. You're so popular. Like, come on. The other side of the door, I need to put up here. I think I'll put above Love Story. This is probably the first time she does the bridge thing where she just goes all out. Like, she just, with the face and the beautiful eyes and the conversation with the little white lies and a faded picture of a beautiful night. You carry me from your car up the stairs and I broke down crying. Was she worth this mess? After everything and that little back dress, after everything, I must confess I need you. It's like one of those where she just pours everything out. And obviously it stayed with me because I just sang it so beautifully. You All Over Me. Again, the vaults, I don't listen to that much. But I like it. I'll put it in B. Today Was a Fairy Tale, low key. Again, it's like corny, yes, because it's so on the nose. But when this came out, time slows down whenever you're around. It really spoke to my spirit. It really spoke to my spirit, and I have to put it in B, or an A, excuse me. It's just nostalgic. That is pure nostalgia for me. Mr. Perfectly Fine. This is probably my favorite vault track. And I'll put it above Best Day. And We Were Happy. I remember this leaking. I had a leaked version of this back in the day, back in 2008. I'm gonna put it above You All Over. Yeah, I'll put it above You All Over Me. That's when I actually do love. Although now it has Keith Urban and he broke up with Nicole Kidman, so that does change things a little bit. I'll put it in B because of Keith Urban. Don't You. I'll put Don't You in B as well. Below That's When. Bye Bye Baby. Actually, I will put in A. I will put that in A right behind We Were Happy. And if this was a movie, okay, so they moved If This Was a Movie into Fearless, which I don't like because it messes up in my head. But I love this song. Last night I heard my own heart beating, sounded like footsteps on my stairs. Really shook me, really gagged me back in the day. I'm gonna put it in S, but no, it would probably be, it'd probably be right here in Speak Now. And I'm pretty confident in this. Austin, thank you for another super chat. Thank you so much. Right? I'm confident in this. And this is why, like, this is a good reminder that Fearless really is that girl. And she did that. She did that at 15, 16, 17. 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 15, 16, 17. Actually, probably 16, 17. Anyway. Or 17, 18. Whatever. She did that. Because this is a really good album. And finally, you guys, we're at Debut. An album I know, I love, I cherish. An album I purchased in 2006. Yeah, in 2006. I remember again being in this room. I had the physical album. I was going through the album booklet. I discovered the little like secret message in the album booklet by myself and thought it was a genius. An album I love, an album I do go back to every now and then, and I'm excited to hear. This is probably the Taylor's version I'm most excited for. And I think it's coming next year for the 20th anniversary. A Perfectly Good Heart. Was I a freshman? Right? Me a freshman. Yeah, me a freshman in high school. A Perfectly Good Heart spoke to me in ways that only the Lord could. A Place in This World. I'm just a girl trying to find a place in this world. Maybe I'm just a girl on a mission, but I'm ready to fly. This was me in high school. I mean, not a girl, but yes. Cold as You. The first track 5, and an iconic track 5 at that. You have a way of coming easily to me, and when you take the very best of me. And you walk away with a great little story about a mess of a dreamer with the nerve to adore you. The pen was working. The pen was working from the jump, okay? I love I'm Only Me When I'm With You. I love the song. It makes me feel so good. I made a little music video to this um in high school. Maybe I'll find it one day. I think it's still on my Facebook. But I love this song. And this is making me so nostalgic. I loved Invisible. We could be a beautiful miracle, unbelievable instead of just invisible. Girl, she really was speaking. She was singing. She was singing straight to me back then in 2006, 2007. Mary Song, another classic, a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'll be 87, you'll be 89. I'll still look at you like the stars that shine in the sky. I love this song as well. Me with this whole album. It's so cute to me. It is so cute. Now our song. A song that truly holds up. It's the perfect country song. It's the perfect country song. Our song is the famous screen door, sneaking out late, tapping on your window. The music video is so cute. Oh, she did have her straight hair. She brought out this hair straightener for that. And the cunty blue top. Diagnosed with pretty face syndrome. It's true, you guys. Taylor Swift was diagnosed with pretty face syndrome on the set of the music video for our song. Yep. It was a terminal case of pretty face syndrome. Now, Picture to Burn. I love this song. I still go back to it time and time again. I miss Picture to Burn, the gay version. I miss the gay version of Picture to Burn. That's fine. I'll tell mine that you're gay, by the way. I wish she never changed it. I wish she never changed it. Should have said no. I think better than Picture to Burn. She really gagged with that. Stay Beautiful is my favorite Taylor Swift non-single on this album for sure. I love Stay Beautiful. Corey's eyes are like a jungle. He smiles is like the radio. I don't really know what that means, but it hits. Teardrops on My Guitar. Oh my god. She picked really good singles because every single she chose really hits. I'm going to put it above Should Have Said No. I'm actually going to bump Mary Song down. And maybe I'm Only Me With I'm With You down because I already know I need to put Tim McGraw up here. I think above Should Have Said No. The Outside spoke to me in ways you wouldn't even comprehend in high school. These were sister songs, obviously. Both of them were on repeat for me. And Tied Together with a Smile also. I mean, this was about, I want to say ED, which I did not have in high school, but you know what? When I was at low points, it spoke to me. I'm going to put it maybe here. Oh my god. I can confidently lock this in. Our song Stay Beautiful. Yep. Okay. The lowest I'm willing to go. Wow. Okay, as we progress the lows, I avoided the lows. I don't know if that's just because I was getting tired as I progressed. But I think I'm willing to stick to that. I mean, really, Snow on the Beach without Lana, is that a D? Not really, but I mean, we have the Lana version, so whatever. Karma, the Ice Spice remix, I'll keep on D. really not many. And I think I still feel the same about the life of a showgirl. Honey, Elizabeth Taylor, with the friendship. Yes. Yes. Again, there's been, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel pretty good about this. I mean, I did go crazy with the S tier in some. I did go a little crazy. Okay, red, I might have gone a little crazy here, but I'm not really willing to revisit. Okay. Okay, so maybe as I got more tired, maybe we lost the plot a bit. Cuz I'm seeing now the trend where after Reputation I was really emboldened to just really go crazy, to let it rip. But I kind of still stand by that. I do. And even if other albums have more S tier rankings, I think I like those S tiers more. Like if we had the grand finale where I had to rank all the S tiers, I think most of the S tiers would hold up from Reputation, from Lover, and then from Red. And I think Fearless is giving her a run for the money. Yeah, yeah. So I think that makes sense. Yeah, yep. I kind of feel good about this. I feel like this was something I needed to do. This was something I needed to do for myself, and thank you guys for being here and being a part of it. Because you really didn't need to be. I could have had one viewer this whole time, and it would have been, I would have been confident in what I was doing because I just feel so passionate. Um, but it is better that some people were here along this journey, this really unhinged, um, deranged. Look how sleepy I look now. That really took the life out of me, girl. That took the life out of me. Um, Lord have mercy. It's something I needed. It needed to be done. It needed to be done. So thank you guys so much for being here. Um, and I'm not gonna look back at this. I hate to say it. I'm not gonna look back at what is said in the comments or anything. This is something I had to do it for me. I had to do it for me, and I'm scared. And I'm sure there are, maybe, I honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if it's as controversial as I thought it would be. Austin, thank you for another super chat. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. You're right. The the older albums are so like nostalgic, and I have such core memories, especially like being here in this room again. So it makes it harder to differentiate. Because I cherish them so much. Um, but overall, I feel pretty good. I feel at least we know we have a gauge. You know what I mean? Re-ranking the life of a showgirl. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Ben. Re-ranking the life of a showgirl. Who knows? Because even in a week, it's so different. So maybe in a year, it'll be even more different. Um, because some albums I like, Reputation, A Lover, Red. I felt the same. But some have definitely changed. Midnight's probably changed a bit. Torture Poets for sure. So yeah. Um, but all right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was an interesting one. We're gonna go back to reacting and gaming next time. My brain. I'll be back on Sunday. I will be back on Sunday with a game or reaction. I don't know which one yet, but it'll be something. Right, Sunday. Oh, do I have something? I think Sunday. I have so much to do the rest of the week, but I think Sunday should be good. Okay, anyway. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you next time. I really appreciate it. Okay, and thank you for all the super chats again. But yeah. All right, have a good night, you guys. Bye.